let's go ahead and jump into the games. By the way, I do have the multi-stream queued up, but I have not actually launched it just yet, so I'm going to get that going right hecking gosh darn now. And like I was saying at the outset, the hope is we'll be able to knock the rest of this thing out. Not that I'm like chomping at the bit, like, oh, I can't wait to get done with this game. Like, it's not like I'm like, let's fucking like get it over with because I hate it. No, I like couldn't be farther from the truth. I'm really very much enjoying it, but I'm curious to see if we can beat it tonight so that we could then dive into the sequel, because the sequel looks also quite good, quite very indeed good. They didn't have any evidence of it. Oh, okay. Well, that's the thing. I guess it's one thing to say, you know, did it. You know, is it fully debunked versus can we prove that it happened? And if it's, yeah, if it can't be proven, of course, you know, innocence until proven guilty, obviously, in the case of like court filings and that kind of deal. But yeah, the question of like, you know, if it comes down to this, you know, this person says it happened, but there's no, you know, hard set evidence, then like, well, you know, then it's just nebulous, you know, then we just have to roll with it and just kind of go with what little we have. So it can be unsatisfying, but such is the case with all those kinds of stories where, you know, how do you know, is there any hard set evidence about it? Or it's like, usually not. So, you know, if it's somebody making up like a real fucked up story just to, you know, just for the sense of making a fucked up story, then, well, that's how it is. Like I said, you would never wish for that kind of thing to be true. We also don't want you also don't want people just making shit up, obviously, because that's no good. That's no bueno. And with that, though, I think we're all set. To dive back in. Game is running. Multi-stream is going. I can see all the chat windows. We are so ready, baby. We are so ready. So, this is more Anomaly Agent. We, of course, played more of it last night. After, I guess, last night was the first time I'd played it in like a year and some change. Maybe a year and a half. And we got pretty far into the game now. I think if my calculations are correct, I suspect we'll be able to beat this thing tonight. I do believe. And if nothing else, like a good measure for how far you are in a game like this is to look at the upgrades screen and see how far along we are. You know, we started upgrading or unlocking upgrades on this final, this final, what's the word, category, I suppose. And really looking at the amount of money we have, the next time we find an upgrade fell, we'll be able to buy at least a few more of these things before the day is through. So yeah, we got lots of great stuff ahead, but I don't know how much great stuff. Oh, looks like the hooded fella, the hooded individual is after our asses. Also, we learned a little speedrunning trick that if you're trying to go fast, like the jump, the jump tumble is a good speedrun strat. It makes you go a little bit faster. So if you're like really trying to go fast, really trying to get in front of any sort of like time limit thing, the jump tumble is a great way to do it. Right, exactly. So when something isn't like actually investigated, yeah, then you're just kind of left with just conjecture, which is kind of a dead end, obviously. So you know they can only do so much for you. Too damn real. Can I break these things? I cannot break these things. Am I still doing a jailbreak? I know the one dude said he was going to try to get a riot going. I guess that's more or less a jailbreak. Off through the portal we go. Alright, so the end of Chapter 3 was right there all along. Because I remember this level was just going on forever and ever. Whoa. Was that a floating hand? Yep, floating hands. Alright. Giant hand of the artist weren't there. Or no, went there. Okay. The giant hand. Is the giant hand not related to the hooded man? I just assumed that it was. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not related. They have the timepiece. We need to catch them. I'm going after them. Gotta get them. Gotta get their asses. And I was just saying how I definitely have the dollars to be able to afford many upgrades, which is big excite. Big excite. Thought it was gonna wrap around, but it didn't. So I would say probably the hammer combo, because I like that one. Coin deals more damage. Yeah, like basically all of the cool thingies doing more damage. All ranged weapon damage. The ranged weapon one is nice. I don't use ranged weapons that much during combat, but I won't deny that is very helpful during boss battles, which I do like. More ammo is neat. I would say, yeah, it's more damage. More dammy dams. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, that's right. Ninja Gaiden. Well, I mean, it works well with other games too, like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. You go a little bit faster if you just somersault over the place. Same with real life. Have you ever tried just running around your house normally with your legs like a fucking simpleton, like a chump, like an idiot, or somersaulting around your house like a proper gamer? The reason that makes you faster is because if you somersault around your house like a fucking Neanderthal, your wife will leave you and you'll be able to somersault unimpeded. I'm just kidding. But can you imagine? that's my strat for going faster. Is if you're real fucking cringe, your wife will leave, and then she's not in your way of your somersaults anymore. Yay! What's up, Grim? Good to see you, buddy. He's got a video for us. Oh shit! What's Grim got? Take a look. Let me mute the games, and let's jump into what is profane. There we go. I was trying to find a rhyme. We got there.
There are 250 reasons.
Oh boy, it's a T-Mobile ad. Yep, my favorite.
Student perks is a big one. Students get their own.
It's a big one. Oh shit. Hold on, what was that? We put the oldest bat. Oh my fucking god. This will be interesting. That was not the final. It was not the final level. In fact, it's funny because when we picked it back up, we did like one screen, and then the screen after that was the portal, and we jumped in the portal. It said end of chapter 3. I was like, the end of the chapter was right goddamn there the whole time. Good lord. Good fucking lord.
Outlaws. I swear by heaven, I'll kill you all.
Zap.
All adds up to a sinister riddle.
Hello? Batman speaking.
What kind of
Like it.
creature would gobble up a bird at a tree?
The Penguin.
How come Batman doesn't
Bigger
dance
bomb.
anymore? Can't you?
You grace us with your presence.
The whole world in our grasp.
Pow. Splat. Splat. I love that dancing. The dancing gif coming in hot. Impressive edits, man.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Get rid of a bomb. That's right. Bigger bomb. There it was. That's very fun. Adam West. 2017. Oh, because he passed away, right?
Adam West.
That is very fun. It's a long video. We'll watch a little bit of the. Oh, actually, yeah. We'll just finish it up. Just finish it up. That's fine. You get 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes. We do the redeem, so we'll give you your money's worth, your channel points worth.
Alternate universe where this movie was made, like everything.
They did a good job with it.
The Batmobile coming through the fire there almost just looks like the original footage. I had to be like, wait, no, that's a different car. For me, the profile shot.
Yeah, that did a good job.
Feels like super dope, where you really realize, oh no, hold on, this is different. And once you get to the actual Batmobile, it just gets down to like, this is awesome. Yeah.
Actually gets
impressive.
Like, legit cool. Yeah. It makes Adam West about as cool as possible. And you know what? Actually, that brings me to my last question here. Did we evade the comic book police?
I think you guys did, Adam.
Comic book police.
I think you've overcome the censorship.
I mean, presumably anybody who's like a hardcore
placed
Batman fan would see this and go,
in his
all
rightful
right, that's
place
hilarious
as the greatest Batman
and
ever.
incredible.
Give it up. You did it. Yeah.
So hopefully people wouldn't be like shitters about it, like, actually.
Absolutely blown away by the new workflow. It made this so fast and so effective and so like high level with the final touches and finishes that you can put on the back end with the film grain and the glows and just the way that it operates. You know, Fenner was a great teacher through this whole experience. The end
Good job,
product,
Fenner.
The fact that that's done in a week still blows my mind. I have to shout
They
out
did
the
this in
score
a
that was
week, good
custom made for
lord.
this. It was so cool.
Casey Edwards did this, and he did a freaking fantastic job
It's a good
of
Goosebump
like
shirt.
really cementing this as like a serious, super serious version of the original Batman score.
Yeah, the way he tied
Sometimes
into
you
the
just can't get rid of a
old school
bomb.
theme with the new theme.
Yeah.
Like, just when I first heard that, I got goosebumps. Yeah.
By the way, we have a Crew Cuts episode that kind of goes into depth into what Casey
if you
does.
want a really deep
for
dive.
Corridor. So check that out on our website, which is corridordigital.com.
Oh, it's Corridor Digital.
This video actually exists as a standalone on the main Corridor channel, so check that
Oh
out.
shit, I didn't
and pass
realize.
it on to some friends if you're into that kind
Oh,
of
it's
thing.
like a. Okay, yeah. It's like a side
Is this
thing.
Batman?
Yeah. I've watched Corridor Digital in a
Subscribe
long
to the
time.
channel. You gotta subscribe to the channel. I'm begging over here. You gotta subscribe. We're multiplying. Subscribe
scared.
to the channel. CorridorDigital.com.
So scary. Anyway, that's good though. I like it. They did a good job. They did a very good job. Yeah. Adam West like jumping over the bullets was very funny. It was a campy legend. That's right. So this was actually from a couple years ago. Yeah, this was not like, and that's the thing too. Like anybody who watches this it'd be easy, I think, for somebody to be like, ew, it's probably AI slop. But bro, 4 years ago, AI was not, you know, to this level. At least not with like, you know, just regular users like us. So yeah, the fact that this was all done, like they said, in a week is very impressive. Yeah, making a 1960s Batmobile look badass. That is impressive. That is really impressive. Yeah, was it Jeff Goldblum doing an Adam West impression? No, that was actual Adam West singing. That was from the Family Guy bit. The Family Guy bit. That was very good. It did not even look like it was the 3D model, yeah. I don't know much about Batman. I just have very strong opinions. Oh, man, that's fantastic. Yeah, Batman evading the bullets, like just jumping around, was very delightful. That was very fun. Thank you to Grim for sharing. That was a very fun one. One of many fun things that Grim has shared with us. Grim has bestowed upon us. Undo the game. Yeah. They said there was like a more in-depth, deeper dive. A deeper deep dive on their other channel. Which makes sense, because having that kind of sequestered to, like, you know, for like the real mega nerds is pretty nice. It's good. It's smart thinking. Let's get back into Anomaly Agent, and now that we've gone through what is presumably maybe the final portal, or at least like we're entering the final chapter, at least things are kind of weird now. There's a lot of hands, and everything's kind of on fire. I don't remember this many hands last time. Not to say that this many hands is impossible, but I just don't remember there being this many. I remember there being one. See, I can't quite jump up there. Oh, I see. I remember there being like one that would chase us sometimes, maybe even two, maybe even more than that, but not like dozens that were singing in the background. I always assumed they were somehow connected to the hooded fella, the hooded man, but maybe not. Let's see. Is there any reason why I would want this one instead? Seems like it really shouldn't matter. Ooh, that's why. Oh, how now, brown cow? I mean, more money's, you know, traditional wisdom, contemporary wisdom dictates that more money equals more problems. However, I would posit that in a game like this, more money means fewer problems, because that lets you afford fancy new upgrades. Oh, I guess, no, and I think I know the answer. The answer is, yeah, you can't jump on that. We're just trying to get down here. Get down with our bad selves. Come fly with us, come fly away. Buy me a drink. You have our gratitude, that's right. We still need your help. Our rebellion continues. So it wasn't just a one-off prison riot. It's a full-on imposter rebellion. What did they say they were going to do? Were they going to form like an imposter, like, work union or like a federation or something like that? Rescuing you was a mistake. I'll be nice, if not just because if I'm nice, then that means we get more nuggets to spend on health upgrades. Destroy the clones and the giant hands. Now, I don't know if we've actually ever fought the giant hands before. The clones are one thing. Oh, I was actually hoping to get... You know what? Here. Oh, I was gonna go out of my way to, like, launch him again. But good, no, that does demonstrate that sure enough you can launch dudes with the magic of gravity and momentum. Woo! Yeah, because fall damage is quite effective. It's gonna like kind of bump them back and forth. Ow. There we go. It's like it's kind of like wildly what's the word? Inefficient. It's exclusively going for the bonks, but it's also kind of fun. Let gravity do the work for me. No, I didn't kill those guys. I just let gravity kind of do its thing. I just helped them along. I just helped gravity along. Lead to their inevitable conclusion, to their inevitable fate. These pulverizers definitely weren't here last time. And woo! There we go. Mess him up. I need to break that shield though. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was good. I thought like I was pretty much all set, but I was not. What did it say? Noodle House. Smiley Monkey. I would like to go to the Smiley Monkey Noodle House. Unless Smiley Monkey is the name of one of their dishes. At which point, I will go to Noodle House and order the Smiley Monkey. Unless there's like a frowny monkey. Or a spanky monkey. Or a horny monkey? One can only hope. Oh, I was hoping they would not transform. Alright, can't break that one. Get hecked. Oh no, I got squished. I was told I wanted them to get hecked, not me. They were the ones to get hecked, and yet I was the one who received the heckening. Ouch. I'll get bonked. So I'll take the gun. I got 6 shots of gun. That's pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more instructive. And who is to receive the heckening? And who is to be the dealer of said heckening? There we go. Got him. Alright, so there we go. That was a little bit more nice and clean cut. No need to talk. Make love. I don't want... Oh, what is it? I just want bang, bang, bang. I don't want to meet your parents. That was like premium YouTube, or not even YouTube, but just internet entertainment back in those days. We thought that shit was hilarious. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know about the fucking bang, bang, bang video, then you don't remember the good old days. Oh, well, actually, I'll phrase it this way: if she doesn't remember the I just want bang, bang, bang video, then she's too young for you, bro. I'll say it that way. It's too young for you, bro. That was pre-YouTube Newgrounds. Hand. Please stop following us. Ooh, okay, so now the question is that the artist, and has she shapeshifted, or... Yeah, what does it all mean? What does it all mean? Also, this is no place for a little girl. There's, like, raunchy ads in the background, like billboards. Like, come on, that's not the whole deal. Show your true self. There we go. Now, the hooded fellow said that the artist's, like, brain had been fried. Bonk. So she's like, still, like, somewhat able to do some things, but not all things. Bonk. All right, I guess I need you to get closer. Ouch. There we go. Actually, you know what? Magnum is nicer. I'll take the Magnum. I like that one. But I really want the shotgun. That's my favorite. There we go. Get parried. Get deaded. Love all that. Love all that. Oh, shit. Oh, right. Yeah. It's like yes, there is limited range, but I can't really assume that there will be a limited range available to me. I really would do well to in cases like that. Just don't even like try to like get out of the range. Just fucking dodge roll, bro. And kapow. And kapow. I'll just do this over and over again. Ow. Even though it might not be that effective. Oh my god. Oh my god, he actually killed me with that shit. God damn it. I thought it was being a genius. Ouch. I can't believe they got my ass. Actually, I kind of can. But it's just unfortunate time. Like every time I would like queue up the jump attack, they'd get my ass. Oh, come on. It cancels out. That's bullshit. Ah, okay. I guess I'll fight them normally then. It's funny to do the popcorn strat, though. I'll at least open with this. There we go. Right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, that fucking shotgun guy. Trying to avoid his ass. There we go. Okay, one more. Like, oh, what? Oh, right, there we go. Bonk. Alright, get his ass. I still have my shotgun, so I think I'll hang on to that one then. There's another spanky monkey. Noodle fella. Now, if it's a noodle place and everything's monkey themed and they have like what was it? The I can't remember what it said, but it was like something monkey or happy monkey. If there's not a nude monkey, like noodle monkey, but spelled N-O-O-D, then that's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity. That's an ethical and moral failing, if you ask me. Hoop, hoop, hoop. There we go. Get fucked. Get exploded. Let's bop that real quick. Oh shit. Oh, they smacked it forward. I didn't realize they could affect it themselves. Hoop. There we go. Not too bad. Another round. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Nice. Oh, not so nice. Oh. Actually worked out very well. We're not done yet, though. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck. I was trying to get through it. Yeah, they did drop some health, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. The shotgun actually kind of came in clutch a couple of those times, but... There we go. Oh, the double. Daily double. Okay. You know what? We're going to go right for the range fill because he keeps hacking me up and he makes me sad, and I don't like that. I don't like when he makes me sad. Break the shield. There we go. Explode. Good. Oh, up. Okay, I got out of it. Just barely got out of it. Good lord, that was scary. Shit. Hoop, hoop. I farted on him. Good. As it should be. Is there more? There is more. Hoop. Oh, God. I noticed they didn't drop health this time, but you know what? I'm such a gamer, I don't even need it. I don't even need the health. It's fine. It's fine. I'm such a gamer. Well, what's going on with this ad right here? What's going on with this ad? Is that a lipstick ad? An ad for some kind of pharmaceutical company? Is it an ad for a strip club? Is it all the above? Also, this satellite dish looks a little bit like the fucking Phantom of the Opera. Anyone else seeing that? Just a little bit. Excuse me. Advertisements in the future are getting weird, man. Another fella. In fact, I can upgrade some things. Anything but the more ammo upgrade I can afford. And I do like the more ammo upgrade, but I think I'm okay with getting these guys going. Definitely something we can use in boss battles and elevated fights. All right. We're schmoving. Oh, gosh. Okay. Gonna be one of these. Don't get crushed. Don't get pulverized. Just don't get got by the Penis Smasher. The Penis Smasher 9000. The 8000 model is, you know, just as effective and a little bit cheaper. So if you're going to get penis smashed, don't go for the overpriced bullshit. Bam! Get fucked. Oh, God. Okay, you're going to explode. Yep. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh, heck. Damn. Everyone's got the shield except this fucking guy who's amongst the shield bros. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's like when they're amongst the shield lads. That's what I'm trying to get to. Whoop. There we go. Can I hurt that fella? Yeah, I cannot. I cannot. 2 round. That's right. My wife loves it. And it makes your scrotum oblong. I did show that to Gracie. I did show it to Gracie and she loved it. Whoop. Blast. Get blasted, idiot. Whoop. So that should be enough to kill both. Good. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, got him. Oh. Oh, no. Ah! I scared. I got scared. I got scared and I oh, shit, wrong button. And I screamed in a most manually fashion. And just kick it all the way off the screen. Now, if it sounded like I screamed like a little girl, no, that was raw manliness escaping from my lungs. Raw, unfiltered manliness. It's the clean fella. What a dirty hand you are. Oh my. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there for the YouTube upload. What a dirty hand you are. I'm gonna make you squeaky clean. Cleanest hand in the world. Snap out of it. Clearly that is gonna be the artist lady, the octopus lady. It's so fucking weird. It's just unnecessarily weird and I'm kind of here for it. They're right behind him. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I doing? Oh, I see. See ya. Stand here. All right. Woo! There we go. That's the deal. So I got fisted the way that I should be. Like, fisted in a way that is most productive. None of this non-productive fisting. It's the good shit. Oh, no. Where am I going? Oh! Sorry, I got too excited talking about fisting, so you know how it goes. Gotta break those things. There we go. Oh shit. Oh. Weird how getting electrocuted is one thing, but getting like fisted by a giant fella, like, okay, that's like, you know, barely any damage to speak of. There we go. Okay. I was like, I didn't actually see where I was jumping. I just assumed, okay, I guess I have to go over there now. The stage is set. Little did I know that there was indeed more to the puzzle. Actually, yeah, I don't even have to take the guy at all. I can just go this way now. Let's ride it all the way over. No additional fisting required. No instructions required. No batteries required. No fisting required. Fisting not... Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Fisting not included. Whee! Whee! So I can... Oh, hold on. Like I can activate it myself, or... the guy to fist it for me. The auto fister. Oop. Okay, some more little portal actions. Now you're thinking with portals. Now you're thinking with porta potties. Woo! To lower those things, I guess just have this guy launch me to prosperity. Okay. That's it then. Yep. Moving on. Here's another upgrade fella, although I really don't have much that I can afford right now because we haven't gotten a lot of money in that time. Also, not a lot of combat in that time either. Yeah, that was his name. Smiley Monkey. That's right. Probably their mascot. I was gonna say, if you want to keep, like, punching down like that, I'm down for it, man. Whee! Wanna get that one next, please? Oh. Oh, he hit nothing. Oh. Oh, I was hoping he would finish his ass. So I finished his ass for him. Okay. Hoop. Get punched. Hoop. Oh god. Hoop. It's weird. It's like kind of going in a weird order. Hoop. There we go. He's out. Eh. Hoop. Hoop. Ouch. It's like weird doing this all kind of on the edges of everything. There we go. Oop. Oh god. I was gonna say, depending on like which one that raises up, I might be in trouble. Oh yeah, exactly. Case in point, getting booty blasted by the electricity. Okay, we're cranking through it though. We're cranking. Smile. Alright, so I don't see any giant fists come this way this time. Just regular giant fists. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay. Oh, ah. There we go. Oh, not a moment too soon. Oh, he turned directions? I don't think that's even allowed. Is that even allowed? Is that legal? Is that a street legal move? Them changing directions mid aiming? Seems a little bit sus. Whee! I think down here, I'm always looking for like extra little bonus caches of stuff. Oh god, hoop, hoop. Yeah, like the shotgun guys make me nervous for obvious reasons. Heck. Oh god. Oh god, hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh my god, yeah, freaking shotgun guy in the middle of all of that does make it very tricky. Now I've got a clean bill of health, a full health bar. Oh shit. Okay, at least I can take the gun fella down. Oop. Oh, he's down too. Nice. There we go. He's out. Okay, yeah. It's like being able to get some quick drops on those guys made that a lot less scary. Yeah, so many shield fellas. Oh, shit. Oop. Oh, God. Oh, he still got me. Damn. Yeah, the fact they spawn so close to the edge does give me hope. Oh, except they did. Looks like they learned, unfortunately. Oh, no shit. Not what I wanted to do. It parried. Good. There we go. Take the health. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, there we go. Get the shield out of here. Ouch. There we go. Nice and easy. All right, we're done. We're done with that. Good. Now, I think what I still need to do is booty blast this fella. Bam, like that. Perfect. Actually, I guess it wasn't necessary because I could have made that jump regardless, but now, I mean, now we're good. Now we got it. Now we got it for realsies. Another upgrade station, which, once again, I don't know if there's much we can afford. Actually, there's plenty of things we could afford. I think I'd maybe want to save my stuff, though. Because the more ammo one would be nice, and the giant punch one would be nice. Yeah, those are the ones I think I care about the most. I'll save it. Boss battle time, maybe? We'll make a deal. And you and this crazy woman can have it. No deal. The longer we keep fighting, the more innocents get hurt, he says. I do wonder, like, what the outcome of all this is going to be, because these guys swear up and down that they will be successful in trying to, like, change the course of history and prevent a terrible disaster. And we firmly believe that there is no change in the course of history, and trying to fuck with it just makes things worse. I don't know if I want to say, like, nah, man, I don't even care if everyone dies. I'll say the first one. Some kind of compromise. Will the artists go for it? They really want this blue toy. Maybe it's reasonable. And now more big hands. Are we fighting? Is the little girl gonna turn into God? Are we fighting Mega Satan? She's T-posing, and her eyes are doing the anime red glowing thing. I think we done fucked up, man. Here we go. Do you know why you're here? No. We're the timekeepers. You've broken the order of time itself. Wait, no, I thought we were gonna make some kind of deal. Let's make a deal. You damn fool. Is this a Master Hand and Crazy Hand situation? Shatter the time crystal or whatever. Yes, shut up. This is a threat to time itself. I'm working overtime because of you, shitter. Okay, but when's like the finger gonna do like this thing and do like the when's that gonna happen? As they're kind of queuing up for it right now. Oh damn, maybe not. Only have one guardian. Whomst shall be the guardian? Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch? Does Wayne Brady have to fist a bitch? Now that's the ultimate question. Which one of you is worthy for the time stone? Me, I am. Have the protagonist. Unless we have to fight the guy to prove ourselves. No escape for either of us this time. Think for a moment. Why do you want the time stone? I'm trying to save a city. Trying to undo tedious mistakes and my own. Why are you after the time stone? I don't really have a reason. I'm trying to we'll say we're trying to complete my mission. And I'm trying to break out of a time loop. I can get you out of it. It's your fault I'm stuck in the first place. Because you stuck your nose where it didn't belong. It's too late, he says. The unhooded man, who was once hooded, is now unhooded. He looks a little bit of Jesus-ly. Like buff Jesus. Okay, so that's probably parryable. That's not. Hit me with a bit of a Kamehameha there. Oop. Probably gonna be multiple phases. Because this guy's like pretty predictable right now. Get poisoned, idiot. Ouch. Ouch. And then what's the other ones? There we go. Oop. Oh shit, still got me on that. I'm doing decent damage, but I'm also taking more hits than I want to. Oh, it's like there's like an opportunity for a oh heck. There's like an opportunity for a nice punish for like a second, but I'm always just a little bit slow on it. Even when I had it queued up, still not enough time. Oh, heck. Oh, he does like a... Oh, I can't parry that one. I like how he deflects some of them. Oh, great. Can't parry that one, right. It's gonna be a lot of, like, trying to get it exactly. Oop. Trying to, like, really get the timing down to these things and, like, memorizing his patterns. I'll probably deflect the last one. Yep. Oop. Oh, I rolled into it. Unfortunate. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute, methinks. Not necessarily like that tough of a battle as far as like the stuff he's doing, but yeah, really trying to like memorize the patterns, making sure I'm like parrying things correctly and also like rolling correctly. Like a lot of times I'm like getting in there a little bit too late. Oh my god. Or I'm not paying enough attention and I'm like getting parried by things or trying to parry things that are unparryable. We got Audrey in the house. What's up, Audrey? Good to see you, bud. Playing what is, I suspect, the finale of this cool little game of okay, there we go. Of Anomaly Agent. Just casually forgot the name of the game I'm playing right now. Oop. Looks like when he's running towards you, he's immune to things. Bonk. Oh yeah, he'll like block projectiles, even his own that you're reflecting back at him. And he'll eventually start dropping weapons. It'd be cool if he dropped health from time to time, but I'm not going to hold my breath. The poison doesn't do much to him. It's better than nothing, but it's not much. Oop. Ooh, nice. A decent follow-up on that one. Oop. Good, 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 good. There's a three-fer. Yep. I was gonna say, if I could just get that that deflection, or not the deflection, if I can get the range head on him, it'll always deflect when he's running like that, which makes sense. Give me a shotgun, nice. Oh right, what I just learned. What have we learned, Alex? All right, so we're now on to the second phase. Audrey says back from hell. I suspect there's a story behind this, Audrey. Was it? Hold on. What would hell be? As far, like in a casual sense, because sometimes it's like going to the grocery store at like 6 p.m. on a Sunday can be a little bit hellish, depending on what store. Like going to Trader Joe's at like 6 p.m. on a Sunday can be a little bit spicy, or going to Costco at like 2 p.m. on a Sunday. Like, yes, like certain places at certain times can be a little bit hellish. Or any retail store on Black Friday, like that I would consider to be hell for sure. So it's gonna be a new phase, I presume. Now, if the game is nice, they'll give us a checkpoint here, but I'm not sure I'm going to expect that. Ouch. Okay. All right, so he's definitely hitting us with some new patterns. Yeah, those, yeah, still unblockable things. Bonk! Get critted, idiot. Why not poison him too? Trying to get those follow-ups still properly timed. Like that. Yep, there we go. That's helping. There we go. That's helping a lot. Oh, dropped a gun. Oh, there we go. Okay. I wanted that shotgun. Woo. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I got him. I'm fucking up. Oh, I was doing so good. Is it a... Okay, so it's not a fresh start. It is, they did make a checkpoint at the halfway point. I appreciate when games do that, where it's like, yes, on the one hand, the idea of doing that all in one setting does sound nice, by giving us a bit of a checkpoint whenever there's like a new phase is kind of appreciated, especially when like the first phase becomes like a bit of just a chore. Also, that was a raid. That was a raid from... I actually can't see the page right now. Was that... Oh, that was Wiggly Piggly. What's up, bud? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for that raid. We're playing a very cool and pretty tough little indie game. This is Anomaly Agent, and I suspect this is the end. We don't know exactly, but I suspect this is the finale. And you might think to yourself, why is Alex fighting like Mega Jesus? He's not Jesus. He's just like a dude who up to this point has been hooded. He's worn a hood, so now he is the unhooded fellow. That is how he is known. I know, a very, very fancy sounding name. Oh, he just blasted my ass. Goddamn. Wiggly Piggly is one of the homies from... here, let me grab the little... Do the old copy and paste on the screen names so I can do a little shout out. Wiggly Piggly is one of the homies from Midnight's in Valhalla. Midnight's in Valhalla's community. We actually had the fortune of getting to play some games with Wiggly Piggly and Midnight's in Valhalla when we played Recreation. Really cool. Well, spelled like recreation, like rec, like W-R-E-C-K. Recreation. Same, I think, some of the developers as the Burnout series, I think. So anyway, we got to play Recreation with Midnight's in Valhalla and Wiggly Piggly with some other friends, and it was a very nice time. And it was fun because when we got to do some multiplayer with them, I had no idea they were streamers. So it was just like a very fun coincidence. It was fantastic. And yes, I did hear about that they announced a sequel, which came out of nowhere because, to be honest, I had assumed that the first one probably didn't sell the bestest. So the fact that they're able to secure funding for a sequel is a very pleasant surprise. Because yeah, I was not expecting much. I figured like the game would, more or less, maybe not languish in obscurity, but that it wasn't exactly like, an overnight sensation. So I'm glad that, yeah, the game has done well enough to warrant a sequel. That is big news, big excite. Okay. No, it's good to see it, but I'm not sure if you've heard of this game. This is Anomaly Agent. The sequel for this game actually just came out yesterday. And I had this game, but I never finished it. So we picked it back up yesterday after getting maybe a little less than halfway through previously. And like I said, I suspect this is probably the finale right here. And block that one. There we go. Like some patterns we have like pretty well down. Unfortunately, we're like one hit from death. Oop, there we go. We're getting pretty good at dodging that one. If I had to guess, we're probably on the final phase. I don't think they're gonna have any more surprises. Oh, it's too slow of range. Oop. Big finish. Bam. Not quite. Not quite. Let's do a big finish. There we go. And he drops a bunch of money. But are we done? Keep fucking dab on his ass. There we go. Dab on his ass a little bit. It's good to see you, bud. Weekly Pixel. Thank you for that, my man. Thank you for that raid. Playing Big Walk. I hope you like it, because that game looks fantastic. I know it came out today, and it looks delightful. Looks very delightful. So hope you had a good time with Big Walk, Wiggly Piggly. And Wiggly Piggly, you've probably heard my spiel before. If you have any clips you want to share, by the way, whenever people raid into my channel, I always like to ask if there's any clips of yours you want to share with us. So by all means, if there's anything you wanted to plug, any clips you want to share with us, we'll all watch together. We just pop it in the chat, and we'll all enjoy your fun stuff you want to share with us. No pressure, of course. You don't have to share anything you don't want to, but yeah, if there was any clips, any YouTube shorts, just anything of yours you want to plug, please be my guest. I'd love to see whatever you've been up to. Good to see you, man. We got Farsight now. So what's up, Farsight? Will Hobbit lactate today? Where will be the lactation location? That's the bigger question, Farsight. Says I'm trapped in the loop that I created and I'm going to die. What do you mean you'll be trapped and die? So there's no escape for me now. You're the guardian of the time stone. No pressure. Just stop being so dramatic. He is right, though. You're fighting for the time stone. I had a chat with the giant hands. Yes, as hands chat all the time. As the hands chat all the time. Hunter says, excuse me, what? Yeah, to be honest, I'm also unfamiliar with this running bet that Farsight apparently is having. Farsight, like, out in the back corner of the stream, he's got one of those little visor caps in. He's, like, taking bets. Place your bets here, place your bets. Will Alex be lactating today? Don't be shy, folks. Place your money down, place your money down. All bets are accepted until midnight. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I had a nice chat while I was fighting. And also, yeah, I was hoping he would say, wait, how are you talking to giant hands? What the fuck? The hooded man is aware of everything, but he's the unhooded man. We've unmasked him, unhooded him. The hands themselves would administer the punishment for stealing and breaking the time stone. What's the punishment? To keep living out this loop until he dies. Because he stole the time stone. Oh, here it is. Again, it's like a master hand, crazy hand situation. Congratulations. You're the Earth's guardian of the time stone. What powers do I have? You don't have any. The time stone does. Just don't misuse it. The second you go too far, we'll come to Earth and personally intervene. Must be honorable and an honorable guardian of the time stone. I promise I'll be a good boy. Glad to hear it. Our work is done. Wait. I need to tell you one last thing, please. It's important. Alright, I'll listen. What is it, bud? You won, but no need for my plans to fail, he says. Yes, I do. Then listen to what I have to say. You can make up for the horrible mistakes that happened in the past and stop T-Day from hurting more people. What are you suggesting? Take the time stone, go back in time, fix all the damage, T-Day, and prevent blah 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 blah. Just use it for yourself, he says. was gonna say, the other people can probably hear this whole conversation happening. Can't be under one person's control. Does she have any guilt over what happened? Yeah, this is maybe the one thing I don't love about this game. I think this game is very cool, and I've enjoyed it all the way through. But I feel like things started getting muddy around the time of, like, probably the midpoint of the game, when it's revealed that the anomalies we were pursuing weren't just like weird anomalies, but it was all tying back to this supposedly tragic thing that occurred years before the events of this game took place, and we only really find out about it in text form, and there's just mention of, oh yes, there was this terrible tragedy, it killed a bunch of people, it killed a whole city, and that was awful, and these anomalies that we've been pursuing are actually just, not really agents, but agents that used to work for our organization that have gone rogue and have stolen this magic artifact called the Time Stone to try to, like, revert the events that took place during that tragedy and turn back time, like Cher taught us, and are trying to like basically reverse the effects of this horrible tragedy by going back in time, blah blah blah. And this other organization that we work for considers that an anomaly that we're trying to prevent, and that's all well and good, but like, I feel like it kind of muddies the waters a little bit. I was having a fun time with the game's story when we were just pursuing weird, anomalous behavior and trying to resolve them. But now that it's trying to get into this, like, greater plot about things that have happened before the events of this game that we only just are told about versus experiencing why it's important. I've mentioned this before. I think it's hard sometimes from a storytelling perspective in games or movies or anything when you want to impress upon the player or the viewer or the user how something is important. If you just say over and over again, this thing happened and it was bad, trust me, bro, versus let's show you or let's, like, demonstrate for you, make me give a shit about it. Because really all this game has done is just mention this nebulous tragedy that took place, and I have no idea what it was. But supposedly this lady, Eva, and this guy and his rogue agents somehow were involved with it, and I have completely zero idea what that entails. So I like the game a lot, and I mostly like most aspects, but I feel like this is a weak point of the story that the game is unfortunately really focused on now. So I feel like the second half of the game has, I don't want to say it's fallen apart storytelling-wise, but it has gotten a lot weaker storytelling-wise. And you add that in with, like, any sort of time travel, time looping shenanigans, I feel like inevitably it's going to make things a little bit hard to follow. So I still enjoy the game, and I'm glad we've played all the way through it. I'm excited to check out the sequel, but I'm like, if I had one critique, it would be that I wish that it wouldn't have focused quite so much on this grand scale of a story thing without really helping the player give a shit about it. Like, it feels like it's just assuming that you're, like, down for all of it, and you're, like, hooked in, and it's, like, trying to be dramatic, and it's like, I don't really think that this is that kind of game, nor do I think it's its strong suit necessarily. So make up your mind. I'm guessing this is like a I don't know, like a choose the outcome, like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. The general consensus is, like, this guy saying, yeah, just use the time stone for yourself. I promise, bro, nothing bad will happen. And she's saying, well, as the organization we work for, they're going to be more likely to handle it properly versus one person going rogue. I'll go with hers. So that'll be the ending I will choose. I think there are multiple endings, or when I say multiple endings, I mean there's 2 endings. Good luck on your mission, Guardian. Sometime later. Use your new equipment. Oh my god. What is sometime later? Are we... Oh, okay, so our new equipment is a pencil. To all our viewers, was this all inside of Twitch stream all along? Was this a YouTube video all along? Yeah, how long has it been? Like 4 days? Has it been like, how long has it been? Like a matter of just a couple of days, and now our dude has gone a little wild with the donuts. The citizens of this world, we keep repeating our mistakes, the outcome will be catastrophic. Just do your best. I'll keep pressing the button. Look after our red spotted penguins? Is that my guy's job now? Give him a moment. Time to present my report. 2 months of field work. We didn't get the results we wanted. What a pity. Queso build. Is that a internet person? Queso? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere, but I don't think I can place it. 1 out of every 8 people in the office is still throwing paper into the trash can. They haven't learned how to use the recycling bin. It's really complicated. I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. This is my new equipment. This cool new pencil. Big, funny, and loud. I know the type. All employees, we've identified employees who have not followed regulations during and outside of working hours. You're under surveillance. Ask the individuals concerned to turn themselves in before the security forces arrive. Doing what exactly? Not recycling? Big guy on stream. Gotcha. On Twitch, that is. Look what the cat dragged in. Wait. But you came into my office. Are you referring to yourself? Are you the cat dragging yourself in? How's your new job going? Are you having fun? So much fun. Oh. You need an anomaly agent? Because I'm down for it, man. No anomaly cases since we got the time stone. Can't use it to time travel to the past, but the time stone has plenty of other uses. You have such a noble duty. She said duty. Is this perhaps the bad ending? Sign the papers I gave you? I'm doing that right now. What do you think? Cheer up a little. You just sulk around with that goofy ass look on your face. Nothing to worry about, man. The time stone is fine. Everything's good. No one can stand in our way. What more can we ask for? It's great. You got a promotion. You must have a great salary, right? What would have happened if those papers didn't get signed? No vacations. Can't approve expenses. Verifying mission reports, authorizing birthday parties. President of the birthday club, is that my new position? Some new papers in a moment. I'll pick up a couple of donuts for you as well. It's the one thing that gives me joy right now. There's exciting new equipment. Look at, hold on, is that a globe in the background that's like grimacing? Like the globe even looks unhappy. There it is. So that's the ending for that game. The achievement that popped up says that was the Ava ending. So clearly there's 2 endings. Clearly 2 endings. I'd be curious if there was a really nifty way to just like transport back to that one conclusion at the end of that boss battle. To see if there was a way to pick the other ending, just to see what it's all about. But if it's a matter of playing through that whole last level again, I don't know if I'd bother, honestly. But no, I feel like that kind of observation I expressed at the end pretty much sums up my thoughts. Very, very cool game, and I really enjoyed the goofy writing and the quirky dialogue and the funny characters. And the first half of the game especially, like the first stream of this game was a goddamn riot. Like it was downright hilarious and inventive and very surprising. And the inventiveness went throughout the whole game. The whole game was quite inventive and quite unique. Even though the story, I think, got like kind of lost in its own sauce a little bit, I still feel like the level design and the kinds of mechanics they would kind of trickle throughout and introduce, and the new enemies they would throw at you, and the new powers you would gain, was a very cool progression. It was very satisfying all the way through. And there were some butt slappers of some challenging boss battles and mini boss battles through and through. To be honest, the final boss battle was not nearly as bad as some of those previous fights in last night's stream. And I mentioned that my favorite time that I had with this game was the first stream of the game, just because so much of like the dialogue and so much of the story stuff, the story beats, were just very funny. Just you're discovering stuff and trying to make sense of it versus getting answers to things. It's a classic case with a lot of storytelling where, you know, when you're presented with the mystery box, it's fascinating and weird and sometimes funny and entertaining, and sometimes the answers to the mystery box, the what you get when you open it up, is sometimes not quite as entertaining, but still, it was very fun. And we're going to be starting the sequel in just a quick moment once this credit sequence ends. Although I will be trying out the Rogue Agent mode, I think is what it's called. If I had to guess, that probably is some kind of roguelike thing, maybe. Because it's weird, the game on Steam has the roguelike tag, and I wouldn't call the progression of just the level, of like the level progression that we did just now, like with the 4 chapters, I wouldn't call the story mode a roguelike in the slightest. I mean, you are unlocking things, you're giving yourself a build, I suppose, but there's no like permadeath, there's no procedural generation. It's just an action RPG with like the RPG, or maybe not action RPG, but action platformer with some light RPG elements to it. And I enjoyed it thoroughly, so I'm wondering if the roguelike tag comes from this Rogue Agent mode. So let's try that out real quick, because I'm kind of curious. There's also New Game Plus, which is kind of neat. I'm going to guess that New Game Plus probably means you keep your unlocks, or some of your unlocks, or maybe you keep something, and then you have like harder battle, like, you know, harder fights, that kind of deal. So let's try Rogue Agent mode real quick and see what this one's all about before we dive into the big stuff. Supreme Boss. We're no longer the Supreme Dancer, we're the Supreme Boss. So can we use this thing to invent for ourselves a fun combat mode? Are we in the past? I don't know either, Supreme Boss. The hell is this? We're in a building that emits strong anomaly signals. Something about this building, he says. Let's investigate the building. Check the anomaly signal. It's being emitted from the upper floors. We gotta fight some dudes. If I had to guess, I probably don't have much. Do it. There we go. Oh, I thought I had the parry. I did not have the parry. And do it. There we go. Oh, I don't have the bat anymore. I was like pressing some buttons. I was like, oh no, I lost some things, so I don't have the bat right now. Oop. Oh shit, a little bit too slow on that one. I kind of miss having the bat. That thing is great. I keep trying. I keep trying to get it, but I can't seem to get it. All right, so I'll get this. So sure enough, the roguelike mode coming in hot. Electrical damage to melee parries. Damage of all range weapons. I'm trying to get melee parries again. I feel like the parry window must have been enhanced earlier in the campaign mode, because I keep trying these parries and I keep fucking up the timing. I'm thinking we must have gotten some kind of upgrade that made parries easier in the main campaign mode, and right now I'm without those upgrades. This is all I got right now. Yeah, I got nothing, man. I got nothing. So I need to presumably find things that allow us to earn some of these upgrades. Is that our boss? That's the chief. What's going on here, man? You realize what you've done? I went back in time, I think. You tangled up all the timelines again. We're stuck here. So this is more or less within the universe, the idea of using the time stone to like invent a roguelike mode, basically. Blue, yeah, exactly. I understand all too well. You mistime it just slightly. And of course, the trick, of course, is just kind of learning the pattern. Like learning the pattern, learning the rhythm. I'm sure you've noticed too in Space Marine 2 that some of the bad guys, like the blue timer thing, is like pretty consistent across the board for like maybe 90% of the bad guys in the game. But there are some bad dudes where the timing is slightly different, and I was struggling with that when we played last week when we were fighting against the chaos muscly dudes. Not the chaos like knight lads in the armor, but the like muscle bound boys that come with the chaos dudes. They have a wildly different attack pattern, and you just have to learn it by exposure. Save me, father. Evil lady wishes to hurt me. Did you kidnap a little child? No, that's the Time Lord or whatever it was, right? Gotta clean up this mess. It's gotta get to the 10th floor. There we go. We got Aaron in the house. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you, buddy. I miss my baseball bat. Oh god. Oop. Oop. Oh god. Oop. And he's gonna explode. I'll take the shotgun. Boink. Oh, we're not done. Boop. Do it. Get blasted. But unfortunately, I can't do like the fun follow-up because I got no like big parry, like punish weapon anymore. Makes me sad. Oop, shit. Oh god, I'm dead. So you get a couple respawns, but it does reset the fight. So it's like you really got to get good here. Man, it's a bummer like not having the not having some of your cool abilities. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh. Like how it explodes on his crotch, as it should be. There we go. Like, you definitely get some cool abilities after completing a room, but I think you gotta complete the room fully. Parry, nice. Shit. I'm getting slapped around. Oh god, oh god. Get the parry, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the downside here... There we go. I'll take that. What's that one gonna do? Get full health, good, 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 good. Yeah, actually, that's the thing I was gonna say. The downside here is that in addition to having like all of our cool upgrades gone, it also means that I think it seems like we're not getting our health respawned whenever you go from room to room anymore. I would say give me more max health. Not that we have a lot of max health to begin with. So, yeah, this is pretty tough. This is, like, definitely the kind of thing that is definitely meant for people that have, like, very much mastered the combat of the main game. And I like to think I've, like, gotten okay with it, but, like, man, one thing that's really making me sad is, like, all the cool combos. If not just because, like, the combos, or, like, not even the combos, but just the act of having the baseball bat gives you such a great punish option for when you do a parry, because otherwise the parry has no, like, real cool shenanigans you can pull, unfortunately. You're pretty much limited to just, like, look at the standard combos and, you know, a range weapon if you have one. Speaking of which, catch. Oh, God. Oh. Do it. There we go. Because they're gonna try to combo in together, or not combo, but try to combine into each other. Juice themselves up. Random melee weapon, just more health. Good to see you, Aaron. Let's get that bomber friend going. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. The flush boys, yeah, I think that's what I'm referring to, Farside. Yeah, the big fellers. Compare the bosses. Yes, you can. It's tricky, but you can do it. Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean, Farside. I don't usually try it, but some of them can be parried. Of course, if it's glowing red or orange, obviously you can't parry those, but I know exactly what you mean. But can be done. Can be done. We got Meerkat. What's up, Meerkat? Good to see you, my mans. Oh, this is going to be electricity, won't it? Scary. Parried. Good. Do it. There we go. Just kind of surprised that things aren't getting electrified. Okay. Oh, God. I turned the wrong way. Ow. All right, he's... Will that kill him? No, it will not, because he walked away. There we go. The little electric blast that happens doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, honestly. It's like a nice little extra bit, but it's nothing fancy schmancy. It's like a little extra damage. I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. I wonder if I'm going to get the baseball bat at some point. If I'm doing this whole thing with just the standard combo, that's going to get old real quick. I'm just going to shoot. And then grab the gun. Oh, the gun disappeared. Heck. Oh, shit. Explodes. Very good. Bonk. I guess I'll take that one just because the other one requires shotgun. That's the thing. The abilities we're getting are just the same abilities in the standard game. And some of them are very gun specific. And really, we've only seen pistols drop. We haven't seen the Magnum or the shotgun appear, which is a shame. There we go. Shit. There we go. Get parried. Good. Oop, get parried again. Parrying all this shit. But that's the thing. Once again, like the fact that I can't really do any good punishes. I'll say this much. This is a neat thing, and I'm glad the devs included it, but it does strike me slightly as an afterthought. It strikes me slightly as the devs being like, you know, it's like, we're not going to really spend a ton of time in... I don't want to make it sound like I'm dogging on them. I don't want to make it sound like I'm shitting on this, because I do enjoy a nice roguelike mode. It just feels a little bit underbaked. It's all the same abilities from the main campaign, but jumbled up and kind of without the typical... what's the word? Without the typical progression kind of feel. So it feels a little bit like artificial. It feels a little bit forced. Maybe not forced, but just kind of tacked on. And that's not inherently bad. I'm glad they threw it in just as a bonus. I'm not sure what you get by completing it. If anything, maybe you just get like kudos. Maybe you get like some new difficulty option unlocked. Who knows? But yeah, on the one hand, it's like an extra challenge, but I'm sad that so many of the things I really enjoyed about the main game are now gone. When it comes to like all the cool combos, there's the bat. Yes, you have to kind of get lucky and find the bat as a drop. And I kind of do the combos now. I don't have the combos though. Yeah, that makes me kind of sad. So I don't see myself really playing this beyond just trying to this one kind of one and done deal. The health was nice. That was a nice little extra find. And now we can at least do some proper follow-ups when people are stunned. So now the parry actually is like kind of worth a damn. Because previously I was not so convinced. Also, we're starting to get other weapons dropping. Oop, oop. I would say in a perfect world, start you with the baseball bat. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking start you with the baseball bat. That makes it a little bit more... I think that's a little bit more fair. Because starting with just the basic combo is kind of rough. And yeah, the fact you have to unlock the combos, I don't know if I love that necessarily. Ooh, Meerkat's got something for us. I'll be curious to check that out. Let's see if we can wrap up this run. Then we'll switch categories and check out what Meerkat has for us. What was the one I got? Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, the classic. That's the first one. Oop, there we go. Blam. What part of blam did you not understand? You're supposed to die. Yep. Bonk. There we go. Oh shit. I was gonna knock the dude behind him, but I did not. Oop. Oh god. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh. Oh. It parried. Idiot. Good. Oh, he combined. I don't like that. Nope, I don't want that. Oh, he exploded. Good. Staff combo damage. Pistol bullets. Nah, probably staff combo damage. That sounds good. Staff the weapon, not the infection. There we go. +1 hit. Wait, hold on. If I have +1 to hit, +1 to wound, should I go with melt or is plasma good enough? To be honest, I'm actually not sure. I'm not familiar enough with like how the game calculates those things. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust somebody of my stature. I don't mean because I'm short, but I do mean because my dumbass haven't played the game in over a year. So I've probably how do I say it? What's like the funny way of saying this, where it's like the amount of knowledge I've forgotten is already insignificant. Well, rather, the amount of knowledge I've had for the game in total is already significant. So the amount that I've forgotten is relatively small in the grand scheme of things. But yes, it was basically like all of like the in-game like mechanical knowledge as far as like how things are calculated and how like to build up the guy. Yeah, unless we're referring to tabletop. Yeah, if we're talking about Dark Tide, that's one thing. But if we're talking about tabletop, that's a whole other deal. Melee damage. Yeah, probably melee damage. Range combo finisher. So you do a 2-hit combo, and then... Okay, that's what the combo finisher is. Boop. I guess I've never actually played the tabletop. Blam. And then another one. Actually, I'll go for the punish. And kapow. Oh, God. Oh, up. Get the shotty. Smack that guy, and smack that guy. There we go. Bam. Parry. And fuck you. And he's not dead. They combined into a friend. I wish they wouldn't have. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, God. He turned around. That's illegal. Illegal gaming move. I'm going to issue a citation. Hoop. There we go. And kapow. There we go. Got his ass. What's my cool unlock? It is... another life. Cool. So I think we're on our last life right now. The anomaly power is nice, but I like that one. That's a good one. On we go. Yeah, tabletop specifically, yeah. I didn't know you played the tabletop, because that's really cool. That's really cool, man. But the melt, though, right, I understand. It's a pretty compelling offer. Pretty compelling concept. It's pretty neato. Grab this. Get back to it. A bigger disaster by using the time stone, you doofus. I will change the past. You really thought you went back to the past, you dingus? You created an anomaly merely containing your own past by using the time stone, you doofus. Is that so? This is not the past, you doofus. It's all the dangers from your past, specifically. The lady's really upset. Did I create a building of anomalies? You gotta clean up this mess by killing the main boss. Oh my god. Hold on. No, I remember the wrestler fella. I don't know if I remember the big, like, gravity anomaly. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do remember this fella. Oh, I punished for a moment for a moment there. So, but both of these things are like the baby versions of these boss battles. Because both these boss battles were a lot more involved. They're also a lot harder because, yeah, like they have a lot more health previously. Ouch. Bonk. And the glowing red, that means that's unblockable. That's blockable. Bonk. There we go. Complete the 10th floor in Rogue Agent mode. Oh, was that the last one? I thought there was going to be more than that. Okay, there is more, yeah. Combo finisher. I'm not going to do the combo finisher hardly ever, so let's take that one. Health is restored, so we're not done. We're not done. It's not working. The floor is not enough. I'm not your father, by the way. Stop talking to the little girl. So I'm guessing that's the artist who has shapeshifted again. We're going all the way to the 40th floor, so that's how you do it. 40 floors, good lord. You'll have a good time with Melta. I mean, Melta just is like fun and absurd and hilarious. So I would blame nobody for just like, you know, Melta go burr, and that's like the entire console they want to roll with, because I totally get it. I will take the gun. There we go. Blonk. Yep. Whoop, whoop, shit. Nope, 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 nope. It's like I'm trying to like parry all these moves from all these different dudes. And their attack rate's like crazy all of a sudden. Ouch. There we go. And a heal, not a moment too soon. He shoots so much, bro. Like, goddamn. Like, calm your titties. Like, they attack like every 5 seconds. Like, good lord, where's the goddamn fire? The fire in thy loins. Parried bullets to poison the enemy. I do like that one. They really want me to get that ranged combo finisher. I'm just not feeling it. I never use a ranged weapon in a combo because that, of course, is a range thing. If I'm doing range, it's because I'm far away and I want to like fuck up some dudes. Oop, oop, shit. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Blonk. Blonk. Good. Oh, I was hoping to like smack him. There we go. A little bit too low, too late on that one. Oh, I'm dead. I think I got one more life. One more life left to live. Floor 12. Ouch. Ouch. Bonk. Bonk. Good. Big shotgun. Speaking of shotgun. Actually, just assumed it was going to be the same spawns, but that was a very different spawn. Mixing it up on me. Oop. Oop, shit. Got his ass good. Yeah, that was much easier. I feel like the first spawns are way harder. Melee attack speed. Yeah, all that. All that in a bag of chips, please. 13th floor, lucky number. Is this going to become electrified? Probably not. I'm going to go for shotgun guy first. Shotgun man, lead me by the hand. If you understand. Oh, whoop. Heck. I was hoping I'd hit something on the way down. Like that. Blam. There's more up here? Oh, yeah. Oh, big guy. Whoop. Yeah, big shotgun man makes me scared. Whoop. Especially when he does, like, big lurching move like that. Huge lunge. God, why so many shotgun fellas? They're like they're going out of style. Whoop. Big shotgun. Oh, crap. Almost out of health. Full heal? Full heal. That's what we're talking about, baby. And then also... another combo. Sure. Got one. Slowly, like, rebuilding ourselves after starting with such meager, humble beginnings. Oh, shit. I can't parry. I can't parry electricity. Boom, boom. Oh, crap. It's gonna explode. Don't do it. Up! Up! Go! Okay, we're good. Bonk. Hoop. That's scary. Oh my god, I just like blocked like a billion things just now. Hoop, hoop. Blocked. Oh, oh! Hoop. There we go. He's out. Does that thing stop moving? Okay, thank goodness. I'll take the revolver. Ocelot or otherwise. I think this will probably be our last round because we're getting pretty low on health and no heals that time. Unless they're gonna be nice to us in this next combat and drop like a standard heal. The exact same room configuration. There we go. Good. Oh. Bonk. Oh. Okay, right, he's good. Nobody dropped health, unfortunately. Literally one hit. Oh. Bonk. Good. Still no health. Figured somebody would. Oh my god, we get a boss battle. Oh god. All of my hits went over his head. That's some bullshit because I mistimed it. All my hits went right over his head because our guy is like we shoot standing up, like we shoot upright. He always crouches down. Okay, so that was our first run attempt. It tells us more about the map, right? It says don't give up. So it says we're level 4. Hold up. Can we unlock upgrades now? Oh, okay. Interesting. Wait, do I already have that one? As I see, I mean, we have money, of course. Can I, like, pick things? Yeah, I can't pick that, but I guess we already have that one, maybe? I'm confused because, like, in the top left, it says level 4. So we already have that. Okay, so we kept some things. Okay, so that's kind of neat. Because we definitely didn't start with this last time. So yeah, in that case, what exactly does this mean? I guess the idea is like you keep some upgrades in between like different runs. I guess we didn't. Well, no, I'd gotten a couple of other things. I'd gotten the stuff that said like. Well, there were definitely combos that I unlocked, but I don't have right now. But I do have the bat at the start and a little bit of health increase. And that would see it. So it's like you lose like half of the things you dropped, or that you had rather. Oh god. Whoop. Yeah, so like we don't have like the stuff that says like it parries like poison the dude, and I don't have the fun combo anymore, obviously. Interesting. Okay. So some of these things like stick with you, others don't. I think it would say at the top. I noticed like I saw it would have like a purple highlight thingy, and that the one we just picked up was not purple. And I never like made note of it, but I think what it might have said when you picked up the purple highlighted items is that was a permanent upgrade. So yes, the one we got here was a permanent upgrade. The one that was the baseball bat was a permanent upgrade. You can even see, well, it shows in the top right corner. Like each area gives like a known reward. This one was a standard reward. The next one is like just an enhanced reward, and the one after that is a purple reward that gives you some kind of permanent upgrade, which is pretty neat. So you know that actually is kind of unique. I was expecting this to be more of a if you die, then that's it. You have nothing to show for it. Whereas what's going on here instead is that you have like still some kind of meta progression. I don't know if meta progression is the right word for it, but there's like some upgrades that stick with you, which is kind of neat. I'm kind of curious, when I quit out, do you have to do it all in one sitting, or can you take a break? If I go back to the first floor, does that toss me in with what I had? It did toss me with what I have, because once again, we start with the mysterious bat. So that's kind of neat. All right, well, you know what? I was kind of poo-pooing it first. I was like, I don't know if I like the idea of starting every single roguelike mode with the absolute bare minimum, because the other, like, not even upgrades, but the other abilities were really neat, and I was kind of like, I was kind of getting used to using them. This idea of going back to the beginning of a playstyle of the game, like back to the game's beginning playstyle with some pretty tough enemies to boot, was kind of an unpleasant pair up. But now that I see that you're like able to kind of rebuild your stores, does make me a little bit more sympathetic towards that mode. Then that mode is actually kind of neat. So I would be tempted to spend a little bit more time with that, because that mode is actually kind of cool, and I think there's something there. So that is pretty cool. So earlier at first I was kind of dubious about it, but now that I've gotten a bit more time and seen what it's truly all about, now I'm kind of feeling it. So that's pretty neat. And honestly, I would spend more time with it. But I don't know if I want to do, you know, looking at the time that's left for the stream, I don't know if I want to do 2 more hours of it. I think what I'd probably rather do is jump into the new game. How's that sound? Let's jump into Anomaly President and wrap this one up for now. I don't know if I'm going to stream this game ever again. I mean, the Rogue Agent mode is neat. I would see myself messing around with that in the future, but I don't know if I would do that on or off stream necessarily. Maybe as a one-off, maybe just for funsies. But I would say I'm very curious to check out the new one. So let's go ahead and change categories. But I will say this game was really neat. And the campaign overall was good, and the roguelike mode actually surprised me. I gotta say it turned me very quickly from a skeptic into I appreciate that it's doing something unique and kind of weird here. So I do kind of like that a lot. So this was cool. Let's go ahead and switch categories. Anomaly President is what we're jumping into now. Anomaly Agent is one thing. The agent has been retired, but Anomaly President. That's what we're jumping into. Anomaly President, here we go. Anomaly President just came out yesterday, so we're jumping in while it's real nice and hot. Nice and fresh and warm out of the video game oven. The indie game oven, I love it. Category updated, we are all set. We are all set. So let's go ahead and, oh, I gotta change that in one more place. Change category in one more place, then it'll be all set. Anomaly President. First play, that's right. First playthrough. And of course, it's kind of, now, if I had to guess, we probably didn't have to beat the first game to like be able to understand the story of the second game. It doesn't strike me as that kind of game where it's like, oh man, because you didn't play the predecessor, you're gonna be really lost and not know what's going on. I mean, the story was a little bit more involved than I think any of us expected. There was more to it than I was anticipating. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who jumped into the new one without having completed the first game, and I'm sure they're doing just fine. So that is just fine. That is just fine. I should also mention the new one that we're about to play right now is an early access game. The one we just beat, that one was, of course, fully formed, because by the time we played it, it had already been out for a couple, like, I think 2 years. So, Anomaly Agent has been out for a little bit, but this game is indeed early access, as they're telling us here, which is nice. So first and foremost, let's kind of go through the settings as I normally like to do. Display mode, full screen, yes. Unless there's a... Yeah, actually, no, it's fine. Don't mess with it. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Not to say that I'm not enjoying it. It's just a little bit loud. That should be good. Sound effects I'll probably turn down to 50. Maybe 40. Just presuming if that's how loud the music is, I'll assume the soundtrack is also, or the sound effects is also a little bit higher too. I'm gonna assume that the combo, the inputs are about the same. Parry. Is there not a? Oh, the dodge is now B. You know, I want to say I kind of like that dodge input more. I think I like that more. But here's the thing: being that I just completed the first game with the interact and dodge buttons reversed, I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice if I don't switch those out. Like, I feel like this is the better dodge button and that is the better interact button. I don't know, can I train myself? Maybe I can train myself, but it's like, it's been ingrained in my brain that when I'm playing at least the predecessor, those are reversed, and also the anomaly powers versus the secondary weapon. Secondary weapon is probably the range weapon. Range weapon is the triggers, and I see the triggers are now set to the anomaly powers, whereas in the previous game, the anomaly powers were set to little shortcuts, where it was like left button and like other button inputs. So I think this is the better control scheme. It's simpler and I think easier. But again, I'm used to the other game's control scheme, so that'll take some getting used to. Prepare yourself for misinputs. It's just bound to happen. But otherwise, I think we're down to jump into the new game. So Anomaly President, this game just came out yesterday. And it's always exciting we get to play a new game like very shortly after it comes out. Thanks, by the way, to Keymailer for hooking us up with the review key for this game, so I can check it out. And we just, like moments earlier, beat the first game. So we beat Anomaly Agent. This is Anomaly President, the new one. And for those curious, if you've played Anomaly Agent, we went with the Ava ending. There's 2 endings in Anomaly Agent. I don't know which one is the canonical ending. I guess we'll find out. Although, knowing what we know about the canonical end, or about the Ava ending, maybe this is it. Oh my god. Because it was a portly fellow at the end of the game. The Ava ending had us being a portly fellow, and this is a portly individual. And I guess he's running for president. You can tell by his top hat that's bouncing on his head. Mr. Sev. Now, I don't know what our guy's name was in the previous game. He probably had a name. Let's see, is anyone hurt? Fluffies and protesters are in a desperate situation. What the fuck does it mean? What does it mean? Raxford. That's quite the name. Okay. So the presidential elections are not just won by debates, but also warfare in this game, apparently. In this game's universe. Get everything under control. Our presidential candidate. That's right. We believe in you. You will succeed, or else. Alright, we're going through. Help us, Mr. Sev. Our hope is here. Freedom to the Fluffies. I see there's a horse fella. Oh, is it like BoJack Horseman where there's like people, like human people, but also like animal people, anthropomorphized? There's also like androids. You see this like robot person here, or more cyborg than android. Oh, there's our guy. I think that's our protagonist from the previous game. So that's our father then. And the guy's got a name. His name is Venti. He'll be in trouble too, though. It's a trap. I can handle this without you. Making a huge mistake, bro. Wait for me to get there. Beep boop. Keep on keeping on. What's that? What's going on there in that banner that he's holding up? Is that like? Is he like handing a Coca-Cola, like a soda to somebody? Is he grabbing a green nipple on a pink boob? So many questions. Yeah, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking the same thing, Meerkat. I'm wondering the same thing. I have to go. I said stop. They'll frame you as a terrorist in the media. People won't believe that. Our guy says in a most naive tone. Watch and learn. So I'm guessing the idea is you have the fluffies and like the anti-fluffies. The fluffers and the anti-fluffers. Those who are pro, you know, helping out the adult actors and actresses prepare for the scenes, and those who are vehemently against it. All right. We'd find you here. Are you following the president's orders? They're not allowed in the streets, he says. Exploit them mercilessly. Who's this individual behind us? With the Morpheus-looking glasses. Let's settle this peacefully. Security Minister. Ah, yes, I've got a good feeling about this guy. He's definitely not going to be evil. Anybody with a get up like that, with a fit like that, is only out for what's best for everybody. Someone reasonable. Oh, and it kicked my goddamn head off. Now I wonder if this guy here is not the protagonist of the first game. Maybe the dude we were playing as at the beginning was the protagonist of the first game, and this is his son, who just so happens to look almost exactly like the protagonist from the first game. John Anomaly. John Agent. This is John President. There we go, there we go. Pretty cool and stylish intro. Anomaly Presidente. Alright, what has happened to our hero? Jump. That's cool. Primary weapon. Wait, why are we just fucking up this guy? He seems like just a regular fella. Not like scary robot fellers, but just... well, maybe not. I mean, no, there's a lot of blood. No, they're definitely people. Do I have fancy weapons? Nope, no fancy weapons yet. I'm like trying to see this, like what else we have. Yes, no fancy weapons. We have a parry option. And then I'm just kind of pressing things. Unfortunately, it's only analog stick. I mean, to be honest, I kind of prefer D-pad for games like this. It feels a little bit more precise, a little bit more exact. So it's kind of a shame that it's like D-pad is just truly not even an option here. But so it goes. Also like how it's like a lightsaber. Okay, not lightsaber. Don't want to get sued. Light enhanced melee weapon. The fluffy. I'm assuming it's like the anthropomorphized animals. If you've ever watched BoJack Horseman, the show never once talks about why it is, but there's like human people and then animal people that are like 90% the same as human people, but they have like some weird idiosyncrasies relating to their animal people species. So like a person who is like a dog person, like Mr. Peanut Butter, like will sometimes like talk about like, man, I love playing fetch. Like, you know, he'll be like, man, I really don't like mailmen, you know, that kind of thing. But they're otherwise just a normal person, and they have jobs and they have families, and they'll like have kids with other either like species of the exact same species, or like a dog could get married to a human person. or a dog person could get married to a bird person. Like it's all vibes. It's okay. And the show never even tells you about it. Like it's a thing that happens, but there's never any explanation for why are there human people and animal people. What the fuck? So with this, I'm guessing this is kind of what they're going into. There's like anthropomorphized animal people that are still people, but they're clearly different. And I'm not terribly surprised that there are exploitations happening. Parry the yellow attacks. Oh shit. It's not a super generous window, so you gotta get fairly good. There we go. Remove his head and then fucking knock that shit. Oh, shit. No, wrong button. Shit. Bonk. Like freaking stomp his ass. What's the button? Hold on. What's the button to it? Oh, I have to parry. There we go. Brutal. Ouch. Okay. Can't be facing both ways. They really want to make sure we get the parry timing down, which makes sense. Surprisingly gruesome, honestly. Oh, hold on. I want to do the cool thing. Oh, can I not do the cool thing? But the double jump is like for babies. It's like a baby double jump for babies. There we go. I still rode some of it. Yeah, it's a laser sword. That's right. That's right. Totally different. And sprint. Oh, that's cool. So now we got like the lanky, like frenetic leg animation that we got from the first game. The Spike Spiegel kind of animation. So our dad's not dead. Just knocked the fuck out. Dog people, rat people. I gotcha. I gotcha. But humans are kind of useless. We are kind of overrated in some ways, aren't we? I can understand that. You'll pay for kidnapping my daddy-o. I'm so scared. President Raxford will have other things to say. He's unbeatable. These comebacks are so good. Get his ass guard. Get him. That's probably unblockable. Yep. Well, okay, so it has to be the secondary weapons. Gotta be the fists. But I fucking killed him. I don't know if I love how in these tutorial aspects they're like disabling other buttons. I kind of get why, but it's like, oh, I don't know. I kind of like having other buttons available to me. They really want to make sure that we understand these concepts. Also, the finishers are very, very like... I don't know. I kind of like how the first game did it, where when someone was vulnerable to a suit like a powerful attack, it would do a lot of damage, but it wasn't a guaranteed kill. The finishers almost seem a little bit too much, like maybe not hand-holdy, but too generous. Woo! All right, lots of parkour action. Special attack. That's cool. And then special attack for this one. Oh, that's sick. I like the anime. Very good. Now they're getting nice and weird with it. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Get blasted. Get booty blasted. And then crush them both. There's definitely like enhancements to be appreciated here. There are things that are like definitely an improvement from the previous game. Obviously visual. Obviously the visual department is much nicer. Oh shit. Punch. There we go. We're not done yet. Get parried, idiot. Bet you feel real stupid now, as you should. Bonk. Smack. These guys like to throw their shit at me. Too bad for them. I'm not gonna let them. Oop. Parried. Oh, I'll get hacked. Oh, and by parrying him, I stunned him somehow. Bonk. Cut his ass in half. There we go. And it seems like there are some combo opportunities you can pull off, which is kind of nice. Now, I want to kind of like do the thing where I like dive. I like jump this thing and like my legs hit him. Yes, sir. Parry, yep. Gonna freaking rip him in half. There we go. Stomp his ass. There we go. I owe you my life. It's pretty good, though. And it's also kind of hardcore. Yeah. Interesting. There's a rabbit Hatsune Miku. That's adorable. That's adorable. Rabkune Miku. There we go. Or maybe Hair Sune Miku? I'm trying to think like of a rabbit portmanteau that would work. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. As I was running, because it was like slightly blurry when you're moving, I thought this little like minute work sign was the pregnant man emoji, and I'm sad that it's not. I'm sad that it's not a pregnant man. I'm kind of disappointed. Like, it's when you stand still, you can very clearly see what it is. But when it's like in motion, it's just blurry enough where I'm like, pregnant man? Maybe? Just a little bit, maybe. Wishful thinking. Everything reminds me of him. Let my father go. Fanatics, get him. Now, are they fanatics because they, like, fanatically follow their leader? Or are they fanatical in that they think I'm really dreamy and they get the heart eyes looking for me? Yakitori, Soldiers of Misfortune. Ah, good to know. Can I ask what streaming service it's on? Because I might mention that to Gracie. Because I would be curious, especially if it's like a pretty neat anime series. I'm always down for suggestions. The friend is here to help us. Anomalous power. Oh, so now there is indeed some kind of roguelike aspect. We can look more like the Ava ending fella or Big Sword. Sumo ability or Big Sword. I'll take Big Sword. Trigger. Bam. Big Sword. He's dead. Costs mana in the top left. Nice. Right trigger? Oh, right trigger, not right button. There we go. Catch. It's pretty cool. Hey, yeah, there is a cooldown to it. There is a cooldown. Makes sense. Violent, but not graphic necessarily. Yeah. It is on Netflix. Nice. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm always down for suggestions. I'll mention it to Gracie as a cool little option. Oh, shit. Bam! Get hacked, idiot. Oh, God. Oop. Oh, I don't have the mana. Oh, God. I'm getting fucked up. I'm all fucked up. Oosh. Oh, God. Alright. Quite a bit of damage. Although, I guess that's the thing. I don't really actually see a health bar. So maybe for the tutorial, we are infinite of health. We're, of course, dealing with mana shortages, but not health shortages. I want to escape this time. Get over here. Security Minister. Okay, so it's a pretty, like I said, not overly generous timer. Also, that's the thing. It's like he glows yellow. Sometimes there's like a bit of a delay. You can't beat me. I'm the Security Minister, after all. Used to defeat President Raxford. I'm gonna be the president now. Oh, get fucked, idiot! Hit him with a freaking bust. That'll do it. 200 damage. Hold on. Can I can I finish him off? He's over there. It's disappointing. I'm gonna go fucking stomp his ass. Bus driver. Nice hit, by the way, bus driver. Fucking run that one guy's ass over. I know he's not dead. You got him good. Also, I love how he's driving it with nary a single steering wheel in sight. Just levers and pulleys. So what do they need? A place to work. Upgrade our bus and build new rooms. How do we do that? Is it by punching bad guys, stealing their money, and spending money on the bus for upgrades? Builder Fluffy. Build mode. Oh. This is completely unexpected. Build a kitchen. All right. Kitchen. You got it. Oh, okay. Okay. You're saying I'm not allowed to block the cabin? I'm not allowed to block the driver being able to see where we're going? Well, that's lame. I guess I'll put it here. This is completely unexpected. Holy moly. Can I build more? A presidential office. Sure. Yep. Put that there. Of course, obviously. And then also an elevator, so you can get between the two. Of course, it makes so much sense. What a normal and traditional bus configuration, campaign bus thing. Can move rooms around as well. So you don't like where that thing is? That's fine. Let's just move it. It's right over here. A much more sensible location for an elevator, of course. Assign Fluffies to a kitchen room. A kitchen room. So that's the kitchen. How do I assign them? Do I say move? Assign them. Assign Fluffies to a kitchen room. How do I assign you? I'm confused. Oh, okay. So it was just do that first thing, and then there's probably more after this. Okay. Right. When you put them in the rooms, assign them. So the tutorial was just I like kind of jumped in front of the tutorial thing. So I go up here. Okay. So I assign the dudes. And of course, I skateboard around, obviously. I skateboard from room to room, as you do. I get slurped up through the tubes. That's ridiculous. So here's some friends. Oh, whoops. No, I need to go here. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. So they can make meals. This was so out of nowhere. This is not at all what I was expecting. I'm not complaining, but it is very unusual and very much out of nowhere and quite a departure from the first game in some ways. They better be happy. And boost your happiness even more. Get the chef fluffies. Not the chief fluffies, the chef fluffies. Produce some food. So I have to command them to produce food. Okay. Dude, this is so unusual. What the fuck is all this? Oh my gosh. So I have 10 meats. So have them produce... Wait, no, hold on. I'm confused. Yeah. All right, yeah. Have them produce 3 cooked meals. And they're making it happen. All right. It's doing its thing. Gather some votes now. All right. Calling us terrorists, he says. I warned you, Dad. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Storm the media building and shut this down the source, he says. Well, that'll definitely beat the terrorist allegations. The idea of storming, like, the local news station and, like, burning it down to stop a bad story from getting out. Good thing that's not going to get misunderstood. Thank goodness. Oh, it said I need to build a blacksmith room. We'll do that next time, I suppose. Dude, this is so weird. And I'm not complaining. It's neat. The vote percentage. Yeah. Oh, it's the fucking Johnny Bravo guy. It's the warden from the first game. Build a blacksmith room. Yes, we still have that. We still have that. Oh, Meerkat does it. Right. The redemption. That's a good point. Good point. Thank you, Meerkat. Thank you for the reminder on the redemption. Like Spiritfarer and the Ultras, but wildly different. Yeah, this is so goofy. Yeah, it's not unwelcome. I would say I generally agree. I don't know. I'm willing to, like, withhold judgment. I'm willing to withhold judgment and, like, see where it's going. I'm over here like, all right. Well, let them cook. Let them cook. They're going somewhere with this. They're going somewhere with this for sure. Let's see what Meerkat's video was. He says, prepare yourselves, Alex. Prepare thy booty holes. That's 5 minutes exactamundo. Excuse me. What's this one gonna be?
Here's your steps to heaven.
Off to a good start. Off to a very good start. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. Here it is. Here's Meerkat's redemption. He warned us it's gonna be a fucking doozy. Here we go.
Here's your steps to heaven. Most steps of your sins go over. All 1,048,576.
I think I've seen this before.
You think yours is long? Wait till you've seen mine.
Grover has accepted
I've seen this one. It's very good.
to climb his stairway into heaven. Each step marks a sin that he'd committed in his past life. The bigger the sin, the bigger the step. If he climbs the entire thing, he'll face judgment based on his efforts. Unfortunately, Grover made plenty of sins. About 1,048,376 of them.
Those are rookie numbers.
The stairs will turn into a slide after every 7 days. But none of it deters Grover. He brought the Glock with him. Even if it does take an eternity to master the flight of stairs, he would be the Muppet to kill God. The stairs have yet to turn into a slide at 7 days' end, and those larger steps that were his grave sins were no match for his thirst to shoot and kill God.
Understandable.
After only 6 days, 23 hours, and 35 minutes, Grover has ascended most of the 1,048,576 steps to heaven. But to his shock, Kermit was up there waiting for him.
How can this be?
Yelled Grover.
You were supposed to climb your own stairs, and it was bigger than mine, right?
With a calm demeanor, Kermit answered him.
You've come a long way for your purpose, my child. But next week, let's get serious and land a foot on every single step so you don't look like a furry blue cheater.
Then Grover got his face kicked and fell to the bottom. After many failures, Grover finally made it to heaven again at the top of his sinful steps. And this time, he remembered to push Kermit down those stairs before going to complete his primary mission. As Grover concentrated on where God might be, he noticed a growing glow all around him. His teeth began vibrating as it reached a blinding crescendo, forcing him to shut his eyes tightly as he waited for his nemesis to appear. His head felt to be in the grip of a closing vice. In a terrified frenzy, his words jumbled and somehow cried out,
"Show me God!"
Instantly, the buzzing and glowing stopped. Grover began to see himself in a puddle at his feet. It stared him in the face. He had usurped God. He was handed down ultimate power in the moment of Kermit's tumbling collapse, and is now in control of every aspect of the cosmos.
No pressure.
The sun and moon, good and evil, and all the things sacred are in his hands to maintain alone.
No pressure.
That was never part of the plan. Grover intended to shoot God, and by God he will.
God? Where are you, you pale-ass bitch? I'm here for you, and I've got nothing to lose but this gun I stole before I died.
Grover didn't get a response.
Weird accent he's talking
I know
in.
you're hiding. I get it.
This Grover impressionist.
We're supposed to be invented.
Grover looked around for a few minutes before he realized God isn't here. At this point, he wondered if God was that frog he just shoved down the stairs. But in any case, he kept his guard up. God punishes Grover by flinging him out of the gates of heaven, doomed to fall down the infinite stairway while shattering every bone in his body till the end of time. How long has it been? Years? No, not years, not decades, not centuries. No time. There was no time. He was still thinking like a mortal, Grover knew. The day he left Earth was the last day he was a part of. The moment before he entered the portal was the last time he was a part of this world. Time is gone. All of eternity stretches forward forever. A single second, a million years, it's all the same now. The neon flashes of the multicolored radiation that spilled forth from the distortion in deep space, the bright white of the world when he first left his mother's womb. It had all melted together into a singular moment, a never-ending eternity. Time was gone. On his quest to seek the unknown, Grover had become immortal. Grover had died. He saw the birth of the universe, and he saw the heat death, and he could not tell the difference.
All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that was, you know, that there was zero existentialism or like dread through all that. I feel great after watching a video like that. What a rousing and uproarious video that was. No, I feel like I've seen that before. I don't know if I've seen the voiceover necessarily, but I've seen like the text version with just the goofy images accompanying the blobs of text. I definitely remember like Kermit being on top and getting thrown down the stairs by Grover. This video itself is a couple years old, about 2.5 years old, almost 3. If God was that frog, he'd just shove down the stairs. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, would you look at that? I'm full of shit. I have watched this before because I've liked these things. I've liked these posts. So no, I'm full of shit. It's not that I've seen the text version. Maybe I have, but I've seen this exact video before and I've upvoted these comments before. I probably even saw them on stream for all I know. I probably watched this on stream. Yes. Getting 1,048,576 steps implies that either God or Kermit threw an extra 200 steps just to fuck with him. Exactly. Yeah, it's the brother may I have some oats. I think Elgaso might have sent this one to us at one point. Because I remember him saying, him pointing out the brother may I have some oats fella has done other voiceovers, other fun things. He brought the Glock with him. That's right. Not just any Glock, the Glock. Impressive. Yeah. Kermit's impressionist was pretty good. Grover had like a weird accent that was a little bit, took me a little bit out of the immersion, just a little bit there. Jury is still out whether or not Kermit was actually God. Correct. Fan fiction about Sesame Street character trying to kill God, but every line hit as hard as humanly conceivable. Yeah, very good writing for a shitpost, exactly. Literal stairway to heaven, all of it. Redemption is possible, but proportionally challenging given the circumstances. He committed 200 extra more sins than his initial journey to the top. He just, like, said some unsavory words, you know, maybe made some uncouth hand gestures, maybe. There it is. Very good. Thank you, Meerkat, for sharing this with me and for reminding me about it. It is very good. The Borzoi of Knowledge. Borzoi of Knowledge. Can't remember if I've seen this one. I mean, I've seen like Goofy Borzoi. And like just them being like little goobers, just strange little noodle hounds. Is it the Wisdoms one? Is it this one? Owning a Borzoi takes a bath by himself. I'm gonna guess it's probably this one. Oh, it's Burial Goods.
My local gas station doesn't accept money.
The same fellow.
I look out my road outside window until I see the familiar face of a white.
I've never gotten to hang out with the Borzoi in person before. I've seen like pictures, obviously, and videos, but I've never like gotten to hang with one before. They seem like they're nice doggies. Just weird looking, but nice boys and girls.
Never or hardly believe in something you aren't told if you do not know that it is true. He thinks for a while. Then he lets me leave my car to pump gas, deciding that the payment was good enough. The payment is wisdom. He collects it from the customers. We don't know what he does with it.
All right, very good. Very good. So, at least with respect to the initial video we watched, most powerful spell. In regards to the first video we watched, the one that Meerkat initially redeemed, this was in my head the whole time. Oh shit! Hold on. Crap. Give me one sec. Oh crap! I clicked the wrong thing. God damn it! Sorry. Give me one sec. This was in my head the whole time. This one. Here we go. Sorry. this right here. That right there. That's the good shit. So, give me one sec, friends. I need to use the restroom, but I'm just going to leave this on screen so we can contemplate, meditate upon it, and ponder its significance. And I'm going to use the restroom. Give me one moment. I'm just going to close the webcam so you won't see my feverish fapping. Just kidding. I'm just going to go use the restroom. I got to take a little tinkle. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. And I'll just, like I said, I'll just let this sit for a moment so we can just appreciate its divine wisdom. I'll be right back, guys. Behold, the most powerful spell of all. Are you ready to meet God? I can't do a Kermit impression, I'm sorry. Behold, behold, I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. I feel like some voices I can fake a little bit, but others it's like, I have no fucking chance. No goddamn chance. I don't actually leave my seat to go to the bathroom. I just get a little bottle. Get a bottle. I have an empty bottle. The old piss bottle strat. I just underneath the desk, just boop, position it, and then I just stare at the wall for like a minute and a half. So I do my business, I don't wash my hands, and I just like stare at the wall for 90 seconds, and then come back to it, and then we just get right back into it. Bathroom is just a state of mind when you think about it. There you go. I don't know if I said that, but that sounds like something somebody would say, and I would appreciate it greatly. Eats it out the window. Oh, the poop wall. Now we all know about the piss drawer, but what about the poop wall? The poop wall is something else entirely. The piss drawer we all thought was, you know, as good as it got, but the piss drawer we all thought was the top level, but the poop drawer is something else. Drawer is something else, my friends. Back to the games. Oh, shnikes. Snippy snaps. Hand-collected cack. See, in my day, cack was just a weird pronunciation of cock, but I think I get what you're getting at, Meerkat, or Farsight. Caca, I suppose. If you have enough fiber. Correct. But not too much. Yeah, too much fiber. Literally, that shit will just bounce right off. That's right. So you need that like a nice balance. A nice balance. The perfect consistency. The peak, if you will. The peak consistency. Let's get back to it, friends, and see if we can just see like what else we can do here. Because we know that there's upgrades potentially. I need just USD, just dollars, just money dollars to unlock the dance mini game on the world map, of course. More resources spawn on the world map. Gift mini game on the world map. Okay. So we need the blacksmith, medical, anomaly lab. This is such an unusual system. I'm not complaining, but it is just not what I was expecting in the slightest. So we can produce more stuff, except we have not enough food to produce more stuffs. Little jumpies. So just so I'm clear, you can assign things and upgrade. How do you bring up the little fella? Oh, this one. There we go. So if I say new room, so we need let's see, how do I go to the next tab? It says upgrades. Oh, I say new room. Okay, here we go. This is just upgrades. Maybe I have to say like here, new room. It's weird because yeah, I see that there's different tabs and it shows the left button, like left shoulder button, right shoulder button, buttons to go to the different tabs, but it's grayed out. So I'm gonna guess that means, oh, here we go. Blacksmith is what we need. Unlock new weapons and upgrade them. But I don't want to upgrade the blacksmith. I want to like create a blacksmith. Unless the idea is upgrade is kind of a misnomer, and what they really mean is these are the buildings you can build, and ignore the top part of the UI there, because it's a little bit misleading. Anyway, so we definitely need like a bunch of things. We need 20 of those two things, nuts and bolts and electrical wires and stuff. So we definitely need some raw resource where we can build the rest of these things. But because this is an early access game, there might be some wobbliness with the UI and some things to kind of figure out on our own. And, you know, things for the game to eventually refine as we go along here. So, vote percentage is not looking good for us. What's going on up here? Raid the media building. So we know that's our main quest. Is there other stuff we can go for? This flying bus can fly over the water, can hang out with dolphins, and go over buildings and skyscrapers, apparently with the greatest of ease. There's the thing over here. I'll send a fella. Bam. We got 14 bling blonks. Cool. So you can find raw resources on the map. You have to like watch for the spots for it. You can like toggle back and forth whenever you want to. Neat. With the Bostonian accent. Exactly, Meerkat. Exactly. Let's go with this one because clearly that's where we want to go, and it's going to be like a proper mission. We're on foot. Time to fight back. There's a little mole fella. You can't come in here. Who are you? I'm security. Oh, he's mad. He big mad. I've got to take your ass out. No, I don't want to fight the poor guy. He seems like a nice fella. Now he's dead. I fucking killed him. He seemed like a nice fella, and I had to kill him. On we go. There's more. More where that came from. I mean, it doesn't show us, like, decapitating him necessarily like we were killing those other dudes. So maybe we're just knocking him out. Maybe this is all non-lethal. Ouch. Oh, I don't have the thing charged. Maybe I don't have it ready at all. Maybe I have to unlock it each time. What's this? Choose reward. Sumo ability. Double pistols. Or ice spray. So this is the fancy, like, extra cool ability. Again, we picked the sword one last time, which was cool. Reduces enemy damage dealt by enemies. Okay. Oh, it blinds and demoralizes. Posture damage. I'm guessing posture damage is like lowering their reserves to make them stunnable, basically. I'm gonna guess the 40% means it freezes them slightly. Let's go for this one. So now I have that right trigger ability available, and it costs mana, as we saw. Choose the word for the next area. Okay. Hold on. This happens here. Okay, but I can't read it because the you can check your resources thing is kind of covering it. I'll assume that means get us a new friend, more money, or... Okay, yeah, some nuts and bolts. Give me the nuts and bolts. I wish the text was... for what we were selecting was more out front because the tutorial stuff was kind of covering it, but that's fine. That won't be a problem going forward, like, beyond just tutorial, I would presume. I can break stuff. Can I break this thing down here? Also, it looks like the aerial attacks are the same attack over and over. It's the standard attack and the special attack are the same. I was hoping they would have, like, maybe slightly differences. Oh, okay, now I fucking, like, right through the head. Right through the top of the skull. So, no, that man is, like, dead. Like, to death. Like, brutal. Fucking brutal and awful and terrible. So, this might be one of those cases where it's like, are we the baddies? Surely not. Surely not. There's that sumo stomp ability. There it is. We get some new things. We got 32 bling blongs. Nice. That's some raw resources for our future endeavors. Check the resources up here. Right. Yeah, punch. Oh, this. Here we go. These are the resources we have right now. I guess we can only take so much, or like carry so much with us at a given time. Wolf claws, eventually security relics. Rhino teeth, fortune, anomaly ore, anomalous ore. Yeah. No, it makes sense because I've heard the term like caca when referring to poop. But I've never heard cock specifically. But I can like hear it and see it. So posture, which makes us look like Bigfoot, or weapon. Let's go with weapon. Yeah, the visual presentation enhancements are like all over the place. Like you can really tell this game looks much, much nicer. And the old game, the predecessor, had a presentation that was just fine, but this one, of course, looks much nicer. So get lost, bonk. Looking for your dad? Yes. Gotta find him, mister. Can't promise anything. I'll find him myself. Alright, you do that. Bonk. I'll crush that guy's head in. Do you think that child was traumatized when he watched me just murder that guy to death? Dunk. He didn't seem too bothered. That way, that way, that way. Woo! There we go. Got him as well. Got some money, some meat out of it. Do you think I, like, remove meat from his body? Like, was the meat, like, I carved it off of his flesh? So we have sword right now. I could go with ice sword, level 2, fire sword level 1, or better punches. To ice sword level 2. And yes. Yeah, remove the old one, yes. You can see a little frost coming out of it, which is nice. So you can upgrade the actual, like, main weapon, and then your alternate weapon is just your fists. Or proper fisting. I'm gonna guess we can probably also unlock combos, which would be nice. I'll take the posture one, nice. I'm curious what this is gonna be. And pour that man in half. Oop. Very nice. Brush his ass down. There we go. Oh, shit. Right, the guy likes to throw stuff at me. Blink. And doing so does not stun him necessarily. The freezing is pretty neat, though. I like that. All right, so what's this? What's all this now? Ice sword goes up to 3. Sumo goes up to 2. Or punches just in general go up. I would say give me more sword. Select upgrade. Oh, just the same one again, I guess? Yeah, just all sword. Yeah, level 4. Cool. Cool. Damage plus 5, 31% ice. And it does demoralize, so it lowers their damage, which is nice. And looks like it... Oh, it gives us more max mana. I see what it is. Bonk. Okay, so if I would hit that into a dude, would have done some extra damage. Bonk. And right through the skull. Yep, freaking brutal. It makes me sad because those guys seem pretty chill, and I'm just fucking brutalizing them. Like, not a very tough and convincing kind of security officer. Fire damage on parry. Let's go all ice. All ice. Let's do that. Restore your health and doing a finisher. Maybe. Let's do more ice. Let's just go all in. We're gonna commit to the ice builds. So knowing that that's how posture works, element, anomaly power, element. If it means more ice shenanigans, I might as well lean fully into this. Can I freeze them from far? No, I cannot. Well, maybe. No, not quite. Crap, wrong button. Oop. Once again, I'm very much finding myself misinputting frequently, where I'll press what I think is the dodge button or the parry button. Well, actually, no, the parry button is consistent, but I'll press what I think is the dodge button. But it was the dodge button for the old game, which are now reversed with the interact button. So it's like, if I can retrain my brain to use what is admittedly... Oh, that was weird. So if I fall down, the camera does not follow me. Okay, just take a second. If I retrain my brain to remember what is generally, I would say, the better arrangement. I think this game's config is like more sensible than the previous games. That's one thing, but I just gotta get used to it because again, I've like it is very much jammed into my brain that dodge is the right shoulder button and interact is the B button, which is weird. It makes sense for dodge to be B and for interact to be right shoulder, so I just got to get used to it. Increase damage dealt to frozen enemies, or increase the freeze duration. I would say give me more dams. Now I'm gonna guess that bosses probably will ignore being frozen like the way that we typically see it, but I'm hoping they can still be affected by just the overall status, like they can be frozen as expected. Fight back. We need more fanatics. I appreciate the physics on display here. Also appreciate the robot arm and robot leg. Prepare the fluffies. Time to create some new fanatics. Nice. I like the kitty cat graffiti in the background. That's the kind of graffiti I can definitely get down to. Oh. Bam. Got some meats. And I see there's something happening over to the right there. I'm going to guess that's just our reward. Bam. There we go. I don't know what that yellow thing means. Maybe that means, like, we have max mana or something, or maybe it means we got some kind of cool other thing. What's this? More resources. Nice. He's gonna do something. Yeah, he's gonna throw some shit. Yep. Well, that was gonna say. I think the red means I can't parry that. Whatever they're doing. Ouch. There we go. Taking quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. Some kind of healing would be a good idea. Let's see. On attack, Vandal Fluffy. Every 8 seconds, he just like pops in and does some shit. Special attack. Causes fear, 100. Okay. So makes them vulnerable to like crits and that kind of deal. Spinning Fluffy. And I guess that's like several damage on Y attack specifically. Let's do this one because the damage is not bad and the additional fear percentage is kind of nice too. Whenever you see like 2 common options and then the enhanced like uncommon option, well, I gotta take the enhanced one, obviously. I appreciate they won't let you leave until you select an upgrade, which is kind of nice because knowing my ass, I could see myself just sailing on by and forgetting to pick an upgrade. So I appreciate that we're actually incentivized to go ahead and grab that shit. I eventually want to like upgrade the punches, and I think if I take punch level 2, oh, sorry, I smacked the microphone. If I take punch level 2, that might get overridden with a future thing I snag. I would say, yeah, more parrying, and the sumo one also good. Ouch. I was gonna say, can it hit those guys still? And it did. There we go. And no healing just yet. They're pretty generous, giving you 2 upgrades like that. It's pretty nice. Kinda cool. Going up. I was gonna go for the parry. I was ready for it. Bonk. Oh shit. Oop. Bonk. Get his ass. Can I knock this one down too? It goes too fast. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Got his ass. Once again, getting pretty low in health. Some kind of healing thingy would be nice. It's that one. Okay. Perhaps I was a fool to ignore that one healing opportunity when there was a thing we could unlock for it. Unless you give me a heal. You gave me some resources. I could say return to bus. Let's return to bus. Never mind. Don't do that. Okay. I'm just gonna get good. Bam. There we go. Just gonna try throwing shit. Oh, parry. Nice. Oh. There we go. Do one of these. Stomp. Get good. Crush his ass. He's fucking dead. Good. Not a moment too soon. Don't lose a single bit of health there. It was getting a little bit scary there. Like I said, just gotta get good. It's that simple. Oop. Take this one. More raw resources. Get parried. You're fucking not dead, but you're like looking very sad. I'll just go ahead and kill you real quick. Bam! Got me some dollars for that kill. Oh, I'm dead. Ugh. Campaign operation failed. I'm gonna guess you're probably not expected to win your first attempt at a level like this. But we got some money and some resources, and they're gonna shuffle us away, so we're not dead, just kind of dead. A little bit dead. Clear. You're gonna live, son. Oh, they bring us flowers. That's cute. I'm just killing enemies. That's really it. We're staying in the way of our votes. That's right. If we reduce the number of our enemies, the votes of our friends will be more beneficial. Okay, then. I'll keep killing, then. If you insist. Try upgrading the bus. What does a good president need? A solid team. To be trustworthy. To be hardworking. To be a man, you must have honor. Honor and a penis. No, he needs good weapons. Right. Let's build a blacksmith room. We should be able to build it now. New room. Oh, it's actually for free. Never mind. I really want to put it right in front of the bus so the driver is like completely sad and confused. That's right. I'm always down for some Shin-Chan stuff, man. Always. Always and forever. Let's do this. I'm going to put it right there. A very normal place for such a thing. And then I'm going to say, let's move you. Be right there. And let's move you. Be right her. And just going to do one of these. Bloop. Bloop. A little bit nicer. All right. So assign some fluffers. Here we go. So assign the fluffers. We probably have some more dudes, don't we? You. Yes. How many can I assign? Oh, you just have to click it multiple times. There we go. Got 3 friends. Quest complete. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Anything else? Nope, I think we're all set. Are there other upgrades we can go for? Yes, there are. So we need the dance room, surveillance, and gift room. Increase the amount of resources that spawn on the world map. Let's go with that one. There we go. We can also get the other two. And for that one, though, I can do one of the other ones. Gift or dance? Do the dance one. And then blacksmith. Oh, maybe I should have done that one first. Oh, I should have done that one first. God damn it. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll just have to do more. We have to do more runs and kill more bad guys. It's that simple. There'll eventually be medical and anomaly lab as well. Build a medical room for your heart, he says. Specifically for your heart, I suppose. You can always come back and gather more resources later. Food is low. If you don't produce Fluffy's food, Fluffies will starve, which we would... starving is bad, I think. I think starvation is bad. I'm trying my political career right now. I'm doing the thing where it's like, attempts a bold statement and then looks to the crowd, see how they respond. Yeah, they like it. They like it. So unlock new stuff. So we already have a blacksmith. I don't want to make a new one. Here we go. These are upgrades, right? Whereas this is like a new campaign thing. There we go. Yeah, it took me a second to realize which is the highlighted thing. Oh, no, this is the upgrade. Okay. Charisma. Wait, hold on. No, I'm confused. Okay, that's production. That's the gift room, but not the dance room. Right. Okay, now we like have everything unlocked. Right. Okay. So do I have the medical room? I don't think I have the medical room yet, but we're gonna make one now. Quest complete. Got more friends. Well, once again, assign some dudes at the desk. 1, 2, 3. Like the overworked nurse that's just miserable right now. It's very, very real. Now let's see how we're doing with food. We got lots of raw meats. Let's just make all of it. All the meats. I don't know if it's going to be enough for the dudes. We need 30 total. Can I make more than that? No, sir, I cannot. We have 9 total. Gonna make 7. I think we need 10 total. So find out. We'll do what we can. Change weapons. We probably have no other options, do we? Oh, yeah, make that my primary weapon, right. So eventually we'll get different kinds of weapons. There's a lot of upgrades to go for, of which we cannot afford just yet. We do need to make an elevator so I can get up there. Although I probably can't afford an elevator, so if I can't afford an elevator, I'm probably just SOL just in general. That'd be under utility. I cannot afford an upgrade. Yeah, so if I can't afford an elevator, then yeah, we have bigger problems. Okay, so let's just proceed then, I think, to the next station, to the next level. Or I guess try that previous level again. Fallout shelter. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Like, I like what they're doing. It is very unusual. I wasn't expecting a Fallout shelter, the altars style of gameplay here. I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying it. But it is most unusual and most unexpected. On top of the traditional platforming, action platforming kind of thing that we're seeing here. So it's like, yeah, you get like the weird base building, base maintaining stuff on top of, yeah, what is a little bit out of the ordinary, a little bit unexpected as far as like these other little features tossed in for good measure. To be honest, God, that's so fucking brutal. But to be honest, I do like this. I do like this. Here comes the butt. You ready for the butt? I do like this, but it's, I don't know. There's so much of this is like, you know, I'm not sad necessarily that we have like this weird base building mechanic. There's like this weird political slant to the game now, where the story is that, you know, we're not the president, but our dad is the president. We're trying to help his campaign, and at the top there's like this little ticker that shows our campaign's progress versus our competitors. Ice Spray, Sumo, and Ground Flame. The Scorching sounds kind of nice. Let's do that one. It's all just so out of pocket. Like the previous game, I was kind of saying I don't know if I loved the narrative and like kind of where the narrative went and like what it kind of focused on as it went along, because it felt a little bit out of place and it felt, I don't want to say forced, but it felt a little bit undercooked. Like I was saying earlier how like they do the thing where they're like, this thing is important. Here's this story beat that's important. But they never show you. They never make you, like, they never, like, allow you to really give a shit. They just tell you it's important. They never show you it's important. They never show you or, like, impress upon you, here's this event that was so terrible that literally the entire game story is built off of, and here's what it was, and here's what went down. It's all nebulous, and it's all, like, it insists upon itself. It insists upon itself. It just like the significance of it is like repeated over and over again. And there were so many times where I'm just like, who gives a shit? Like I couldn't really be arsed to give a heck about the story in the first game. So it's weird to me then that they like pivoted so hard. In my mind, I was like, maybe this is an opportunity then to delve deeper into like what the first game was getting at, given that it spent a considerable time trying to like tell a story and trying to call back to previous events and time travel and all this other stuff. It's just unusual. Okay, so yeah, breaking stuff is encouraged, by the way, because that gave me some goods. It's just a little bit unusual and very unexpected that this game has taken such a hard pivot in a wildly different direction. I don't dislike it, if anything, but I think this is quite neat, actually. But man, it's like, it's hard to compare the two games. They're quite different in a lot of ways. Like, we get an air dodge, that's cool. They're so different from each other, it's really kind of hard to compare them apples to apples. Light them on fire. Ow! Good, no, you do not get iframes when you're lighting these motherfuckers up like that. With the special attack, that is. Bonk. Burnination does pretty good. Of the countryside or otherwise. Bam. Skewer his ass, that's right. Oh, get fall damage, idiot. Not so much a self-sufficiency kind of thing with games like this. Yeah, and like the little fellas were trying to help along. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It really is something completely different. And I'm liking it. Like I said, I do like it. But like, man, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre and so unexpected. Is there a crouch? No crouching, okay. Woo. Upgrades. Let's do punches this time. Let's do one of each. I lied, we'll do one of each. And maybe like any additional sword thingies we pick will, like, if we get like an ice sword or a fire sword or electric punches, it'll be level 2 electric punches and not reset us back to level 1. If the next upgrade can be commensurate with what we just kind of did, with the upgrade we just went for, hopefully it'll be all worth it. Okay, once they're fully knocked out with their posture, with their stamina, let's go for the auto kill, which is nice. I wondered earlier if that was maybe too generous, but now that we're kind of getting into the combat and seeing how hard the combat is, and how like much there is to these levels, I'm less concerned about, the game being too easy on us. Oop. There we go. Just like fucking crush his skull. Crushing his skull like a oh, is there some? Oh, this guy, yeah. Like Gallagher with the watermelon, just going right for his ass. Bam. So sure enough, electric sword, exactly. This is exactly what I was hoping to see, where it would give me the upgrade, but not reset my progress back to level 1. It is like, it's keeping up with our current upgrades. Or big fisting. Big fisting. I don't know, I kind of like this one with electric and blindness and max health goes up. It's not much max health, but I'll take it. And it presumably will grow with us. Hopefully that's how it works. Maybe not, I could see it going either way. So we're going for, we have electric with our special and fire. I'm sorry, electric with our weapon and fire with our special. Oop. So fire, electric does like stun them, which is nice, as you'd expect. Games like this. I do like that they are susceptible to falling damage, which is kind of nice. Can definitely fall and damage their asses. And if that doesn't work, just a sword through the top of their skull works just as well. That works all the same as well. We'll take it. Whee! What do we have for raw resources so far? We have gained 10 more meats, 10 more foods. We have plenty of cable. It's a shame that you can max out the resources you can carry. For some of them. Money you cannot max out on, and all the relics you cannot max out on. I wonder if there's ways to increase those maximum amounts. Kind of neat. Oh, wrong button. Oh, right, this one. Oh, no, not that, not that. Yeah, there we go. Get the trash can. Ow. There we go. Right through the skull. It's so unnecessarily brutal. It's so fucking ruthless. Burn damage. Duration of the burns. The frozen one would not help me. I'll take the burn dams. That damn burn damage. Weapon or support friend. Trying to get a new. I try to get new punchies. Almost said pisties. Punchies. Now he's got the heart eyes. Maybe he can be converted. Oh, maybe he's just wearing glasses. I'm just pretending to be one of them. I'm telling the truth, I promise. I came to volunteer, but you saw the truth, didn't you? Simple patriot, he says. I didn't want to do anything wrong, he says. Oh, God. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Got his ass. Is that it? No, not yet. Anything but. Crushed his, yeah, just unceremoniously crushed his entire head. Is that it? He's still alive. I was hoping we could, like, bring him with us and reunite him with his kiddo, who is a little bit upsetty spaghetti that he's missing under mysterious circumstances. Oh. It's like, I do like the chain line. That's kind of a cool touch. I punched him and he, like, fucking disappeared. No corpse or anything. Didn't fully, like, get killified. Oh, okay, now I got killified. I was gonna say the fall damage didn't kill him, but my fucking boot through his skull definitely did. My fist in your... Or not my fist. Not my fist. No, that's not the line. It's my foot in your ass. That's the Red Foreman special. If you ever threaten to put his fist through your ass, then you really fucked up with Red Foreman. Yeah, not his fist in your ass, that please. Or maybe you either pissed him off or you made him happy. I guess it's unclear. Racer Fluffy on special attack. Archer. Sarge. I'm gonna guess that's electricity, maybe? Posture damage. Oh no, I'm thinking of Pokemon. It's like it just got knives. Just knifeies. So the cooldown is 10 across the board. It doesn't really matter too much. That one. Like we smack the guy with the receipt on his face. Alright, I'll take Anomaly Power. I don't think we've seen that one before. Maybe we have. Upgrades. Are these? I guess these are just free, right? You just get the upgrades. So give me electric sword. And electric sword. Yep. But I do want to, like, juice up my my fisticuffs at some point. I want, like, proper fisties. Oh, I did blind him. I'm gonna blind him more by crushing his fucking skull in, apparently. I get a trinket. 5 thingamajiggies, although we are, I do believe, full on those thingamajiggies, right? I do like how we get the little range attacks now, which is kind of nice. I'm wondering if that's coming from our friend or if that's like an electric thing that I just never noticed. Oop. Okay, it's a little buddy. I thought he'd be doing like a melee attack or something, but he's doing like little fun like arcing attack, which is neat. Crush. So what's this thing? So a new reward. Nice damage or a new Vandal friend. Alright. We're up here. Another 3 for, I would say, another support friend. That sounds good. Another cutscene. Just get on in there, he says. He looks so angry and his like long thingy. The long thingy of the law. One person only, can't go in together. Will it combine them and make them into a mega fanatic? That's what it did in the previous game. If you got two dudes of like the same grade together, they would combine and form a big dude. Mega Jesus. Is he holding a safe? Hang out there, lady. Useful transformation. To carry items, right. Thanks, boss. It was very much intentional. Oop. Yeah, when it's red, I can't block that shit. Oop. Oop. Do I crush him with the safe? Yeah. Do I see what's in it? Nope. He's just dead. They're unceremonious. Oh, he's gonna go for the... Oh! I keep interrupting him. And go for the parry like that. Dead. Couple dudes, nothing to it. Machine gun fella. Exploding fella. Bomb fella. Enemy frozen. Parry. Well, I don't do... Man, it's a shame because I don't have any freezing. And he's like a green fella, so you know he's extra cool. But I'll take the bomb fella on parry. I do love me a good parry. Posture. Upgrades. If I could reroll, I would. Vandal fella is pretty cool. I'm curious about the bomb friend. Slightly increase the radius. I'll just do the burn damage. It's fine. I can have better fisting. I will take the better fisting. But I really want an element to my fisting. I want my fistings to mean something, you know? If I'm just fisting for the, for the fun of it, versus, fisting for the, sport, right, couldn't block that one. Got those guys have an unblockable attack sometimes. We haven't seen in a minute. Bling. Haven't seen that shit in a hot minute. Nobody over there. Whee! Seeing a lot of predictable stuff when it comes to the level configurations. Like, we're seeing a lot of the same level configuration over and over again, which is fine. We're still pretty early in the game. You know what? Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, I want to just delete his ass. Ow. Thanks for standing there and letting me just murder your friend in front of you. That's very helpful. Still no heals, by the way. Still not a single heal option. Fire damage on finisher. That's actually kind of cool. Empowered first hit after a parry. That's also nice. I like that a lot. Electric damage on parry. I kind of like that because we have an electric build we're kind of moving towards slowly but surely. Just a random person in the background there, just kind of chilling while I'm murdering all these bad guys. There's just a person looking out that balcony, just having a nice little time. Boss battle time? Boss battle time. No, I'm like one hit away from getting got. I don't think I have much if I'm long for this world, but I'll still try it. I got a very slight heal. Oh, because our health grew with us. That's what that was. Made it this far. Can't destroy us. Oh my god, Brain Demon. That was unexpected. Anomaly Abomination. You don't say. And parry those. Nice. Oh god, can't parry that. Literally one hit. I had a feeling. It's like, I'm gonna hit it. He's gonna hit once, and I'm gonna get got. So I got lots of money. Lots of other fun things. But we did lose some things, I think. We don't take everything with us. Breaking news. Boobs. Mr. Seven is men. I know you're behind us. You'll never bring us down. We get healed up all the same. Are they going to bring us flowers? Oh, no flowers this time. Alright, so first and foremost... Actually, how's about this? Can I just move this fella to right her? Hey, look at that. Now there's no need for another elevator because we can just get from one place to the other. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. How are you, Venti? We brought you back to life, right? I feel great. Wonderful. Keep trusting us. Rearranging your insides like professionals. Bring you back to life as many times as you want, as long as your body just doesn't go straight up missing. Wasn't planning on it. Was not planning on it. Let's produce some stuff. Unless can I upgrade? Can upgrade this thing. Yeah, can you upgrade an existing room? So I need more charisma if I can do that. Yeah, so you can't upgrade an existing room, at least not yet. So I'll just say for this one, all the schmeats. Which is to say we don't really get a lot more, unfortunately. So produce what we can. It's not a lot of meats, unfortunately, so we're gonna get a little bit desperate, perhaps. Need more meats, unfortunately. Didn't get a lot that time. And to assign more fluffies. Can upgrade myself. It's a build mode, boundaries vertically, which is cool. Special attack with the button. I kind of like that one. Let's do that one. Bam. Increase maximum health. Unlocks health and mana upgrade category. Okay, that would be nice. And still do that one, though. Need more money. More money dollars. Ground slam. I do like that one, too. And I'm short on the cash. Restore your health at the start of a boss battle. That'd be helpful. That'd be very helpful, yeah. I'm tempted to save my money. Just because I really want that one. I'll just go and get the max health. I might as well. That's something that I'll definitely benefit from. And it's always going to be helpful. Alright, so we can change weapons. Well, there's no weapons to change. We can upgrade weapons. Oh, wait, no, that's just that just upgrades our like weapon status. Weapon abilities. Oh, charisma level. Okay, so we just found one of those for free by virtue of creating this thing. And in fact, I think I see another one. I never even got close enough. Swing. These are health upgrades specifically, yeah. So, okay, so you don't upgrade the station. These are just stations for upgrading yourself. You don't have to, like, you don't have to physically go to them to be able to create the upgrades, but to claim those other little benefits, you do have to venture out to grab them. And in fact, now, we can do this, right? Charisma daily. Do I not have charisma level 2? I guess I don't. Oh, we just got 2... like nuggets of charisma, but the bar still has quite a bit to go. Never mind. Now what we do have is the gift room. You know what? Let's go ahead and spend it because these are raw resources that we're tapped out on anyway. Maxed out on these things. Pop it there, but I need an elevator to be able to reach it. So I've created it, but I can't really... wait, hold on. I know what to do. Just move it. Right there. It's hopefully it's not a load bearing kind of situation because that looks a little bit sus. This bus is a little bit questionable in its configuration, but if it works, man, if it works. So no interactions here, but I have it. So we're 10 out of 30 on the overall meets. Anomaly lab, we need the charisma for that one. It'll be a while before we get the third weapon. That'll be down here, I think. Yeah, new weapon. Alright, well, let's do another level attempt then. Just keep on keeping on. Actually, hold on. I'm kind of curious. Were there any other things I could spend? Oh, I don't have the actual upgrade for it. Yeah, when I have, like, when it comes to these kind of raw resources. Not the money stuff, but, like, the trinkets and the baubles. Can I spend more of those on anything? The answer appears to be not yet. I can do another blacksmith, but we don't only need a double of those things necessarily. So let's just keep at it. See, I'm looking. So, given that those do max out, I'm trying to look for opportunities to spend them if at all possible. Just looking for. I guess there's always going to be just one of these on the map somewhere. Very nice. All right, let's try again. Same bat level, same bat channel. I wonder, is the level like completely procedurally random, or are we like picking up a little bit from where we left off? That's pretty sick. Bam. Oh, there we go. Yeah, or are we like starting completely from scratch? Because I'm wondering if like this puts us closer to the boss. At the top it does say level 1, but I guess that's for, I think it's our charisma level still. I want you guys to come down here so I can hit you with that box, please. Bam. Got the little parry action, very nice. Like you can do the mid-air parry, that's kind of nice. Gutted his ass, very good. I'll take the good fistings. Giant sword, I do like the giant sword. Just big damage, you really can't say no to that. And max health, not gonna say no to that either. I like it. I like big damage, I like big health. Big prizes, big money, I love it. Posture. No upgrades available just yet. A little bit early on that for that. A little bit early for new upgrades and such. We just barely got started. Get fucking blasted, idiot. There we go. Junk. Give me some dollars. Good. Thank you for that. Yeah, well, it says 1. I'm guessing the idea is maybe are we spending money? I guess I never really noticed that. Because, yeah, now suddenly we can do this. So, yeah, out of curiosity, I have $19 on me. Is this like... Am I spending campaign funds? That's the question. Am I spending campaign funds to fund these upgrades? Because if so, I'd be tempted to just, you know, wait on these, obviously. So I have 19. Say right button. It says remaining upgrades 1. Yeah, what was it that brought this as an option, I wonder? Okay, so we're not spending the money we're gaining. Oh, you know what? I think whenever there's like a little yellow glow when we kill bad guys, I think that's causing the upgrades to become available. Because I'm like, what currency am I spending to get these things? I don't have an answer yet, but I think that might be what it is. He's not dead. He just got knocked down pretty good. Thump, thump, thump. Oh, he's dead. Right through the skull. Yep. Brutal. So unnecessarily violent. Crush. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that's I like that follow-up. That's a really nifty ability. Really nifty. Kill them both in one fell swoop. Cluster damage. That is useful. Kickable skill appears after... Okay, that is funny, but not very good. Not as good as these other ones, I don't think. The empowered first aid after a parry is also pretty neat. The thing is, I don't know if the bosses have posture, and I'm more worried about the boss, so I'm going to go for the empowered first aid. Because I like the idea of that one, but on boss battles, I don't think it'll be as useful. The friend or 2 of these thingies. I'll take 2 of those thingies because those are, I think, a fairly uncommon resource. So I'm guessing, yeah, the level arrangements are procedurally generated, and whenever you get a new start, like it's rearranged as expected. But I guess it does keep the fact that we did some progress on some previous quests earlier. So right now we have the little girl trying to reunite with her dad quest. There's the guy. We love the president. Yeah, me too, he says, convincingly. A son of a bitch, he says. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much, too much. Dial it back, bro. Clone, you're getting out of hand, bro. Or not clone, but fanatic. You again. Take him out. But not the friend. The friend is nice. Seems like these guys are, like, very, not stunnable, but, like, interruptible, basically. Bonk. Like, they're very interruptible. Some of the other dudes, they'll, like, kind of hit past your combos and, like, be able to kind of interrupt you, but the little lanky boys, as long as you keep slapping, they can't really do much about it. Skewer his ass, that's right. Consider your ass skewered. Then just kind of mash the button and it all just kind of works out for us. I'll take the thingies, thank you. I'm trying to decide in my heart of hearts, do I like this game more than the predecessor? Because when we first got started, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. This is so unusual and so different. I don't know if I like it as much. But now that we're like starting to get really into it and I'm starting to get more used to the controls and just like the rhythm of battle being as different as it was from the first game, you know, I don't know. There's something here. There's something about this that I find very rewarding and like feels very good in a way that is simultaneously similar to the first game, but also undeniably its own thing. Like, it is very different, which makes perfect sense. Of course, it's different, obviously, but there's enough in common with it where it feels familiar. So I don't know. I like them both, and I have a hard time picking which one do I like more. I will be curious to know how this game like handles like the storytelling, because it almost seems like there's like hardly any connection between the first game and this one. Maybe there will be. Maybe there will be something. I'll just take the cold hard cash. Get lit on fire, idiots, and then get exploded, double idiot. Oh shit! I shouldn't have interrupted that. I got nervous. Parried and get darried. With your derriere. I kicked your ass, that's what I meant. I'll take the foods. Yeah, those don't ever, like, yield anything, I don't think. I was wondering if they would, like, give me something. Yeah, and at first my initial reaction was like, it's disappointing that it's not connected to the main story at all. From the first game, that is. But at the same time, I was saying how I didn't love the story of the first game. So maybe this is like a fresh beginning opportunity. Bam! Get exploded and you get stomped. Oh shit, we're not done. Oh god. Yeah, so we can parry that one. But the windup for it is wildly different. Like, he glows yellow for a long time before it begins. Punch, 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 punch. Right through the skull, yep. Okay, just wandering about. Alright, money, as expected. 84 bing bongs. That's a lot of bing bongs. We can do some big upgrades now. And we haven't taken hardly any damage, so I would say the chances are good we'll have like a pretty good run towards the fight, towards the boss, actually, if we can make it to him. Not gonna overpromise anything, but I'm feeling pretty good. Giant sword, which I've not really hardly used at all. I'll take that one, because more health is always good. Fire sword, yes. And fire sword, yes. They're all stacked on each other. Kind of like got behind him for a moment there. Oh, hello. And now he's dead. Thank you. Oh, you're next. Bam! Which means that I think that gets a new upgrade, but I can't get up there to claim it. I mean, if I was really fancy schmancy, yeah, I can't quite do the double jump. The double jump of this game is pretty minimal. Yeah, it's pretty minimal, yeah. And it wasn't amazing in the first game, but in this one, it's like hardly much of anything at all. So I just want to land in front of you. There we go. I will be curious once we beat this level. Ouch. Not if, but when we beat this level, what will future levels look like? Because the one downside I would potentially see is if the levels start to feel kind of samey. I figure they'll probably hit us with some different enemies and maybe slightly different level configurations. It is early access, so I'm not going to expect like amazing variation. But I'm also hoping that the game's not afraid to mix it up a little bit. The first game, of course, had quite a lot of platforming sequences. I would say the game was like a brawler kind of beat 'em up action game first and foremost. But the action platformer aspect of it meant that there was some platforming, and some of the platforming stuff was actually kind of tough at times. Let's see. I think our primary weapon is fire, isn't it? So I'm actually gonna see if I can re-roll this. Why? There we go. There we go. More burn damage. Yep. Because I think that's what we have, right? Yeah, it's a fire. Yeah, it's a fire sword. Yeah, it's a fire sword. Might as well lean into it. Go all the way with it. No pussyfooting. All about penis farming. There we go. Anomaly power. Yeah, I wonder like if you just play this level enough, you'll see enough sequences for the side quest for it to all get resolved. We'll help you. Brains. And also that one president guy. That's my impression of them. Hope you liked it. Bonk. Skewer their ass. There we go. Brutal. Big sword. Kind of thing I'm probably going to more utilize for boss battles specifically, but still neat. Are we done? We haven't got the thing pointing us. Okay, there we go, yeah. Can I check on the kid who is literally covered in corpses right now? No, I cannot. Okay, we'll just assume they're fine then. I'm sure it's fine. A little bit of corpse introduction like that builds character. Light his ass on fire, and he's fucking dead. There we go. So I was like, I'm like in that weird position where like he's like inside of me slightly, like we're inside each other. It's kind of romantic if you think about it. Punch. Boomerang. Ooh, that's cool. Wow, that's awesome. It restores mana too. Is the oh, so okay, that replaces the big sword though. And it costs 25 to use. You know, it sounds cool. It'd be nice and spammable. But I think more about like boss battle stuff. I don't think it's gonna be as helpful for the boss battle. Let's go with the fella. Sword. Or weapon, that is. Not necessarily sword. I would definitely take a fisting increase. So fire damage slightly goes up. I would say give me better empowered first hit because it's a percentage, which I like. Definitely go with fire sword, obviously. It's not room, it's ROM. And kapow! Not quite as satisfying as I was hoping. Ow. Maybe the first time ever that guy actually did damage to us. Can I go back and get the other upgrade? Oh, come on, man. I can't quite reach. I want to get the other upgrade again. That's fine. There's more where that came from. Bonk. Got the parry. Good. Yeah, let me jump behind you real quick so I can get that takedown on his ass. Thanks for standing there while I murder your bro. Thanks for that. Fall damage killed him. Fall damage killed my parents, and now I'm gonna kill you. Oh god, come on. I hope it'll give me some iframes for that execution, because I was kind of locked in on that. Oh heck. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. Not a single healing option yet this whole time. The only healing thing we saw was that one ability that said heal when you do an execution, I think, which I was a fool to pass up. A foolish fool. Looks like, oh gosh. Agaretsuko, I think is the name of the anime. The little fox lady that works as a secretary and does like death metal karaoke to unleash the fury. On special attack, on regular attack, on attack. Yeah, just Vandal. Just fucking do more damage. Not gonna say no to more damage. Boss time. We'll be able to go farther this time. I'll definitely be able to go farther. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much, but we'll be able to take more than one hit. Maybe even 2 hits. Maybe. Oh shit, I mistimed it. Okay. Oh shit. Oh god. Hup, 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 hup. There we go. Now that one is the biteys. Parry. There we go. Get up, get up, get up. There we go. I'm learning. Oh god. Second phase. He's launching dudes at me. That's exactly what he's doing. He's launching babies. Flesh baby. Oh god. Blip, blip, blip. Ouch. Big hit. That's exactly what killed me last time. I got greedy. Oh god. Whoop. Whoop. Not a moment too soon. Jump. Oh, that's what almost got me. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I chose wrong. No, we're good. I thought I chose poorly. I just chose scarily. Oh, God. Whoop. Do we get it? In the eyeball. And a heart came out? No, it's an X. That's what it is. Brutal. Fucking deliciously violent. Oh, brutal. I thought we'd, like, you know, recruit her to our side or something. We fucking eviscerated her horribly. Got a bunch of stuff and a very slight increase of progress in the polls. A 2% gain of the polls. Look at that. From 0.8 to 2.8, we're start from the bottom. We are still at the bottom, but we're getting there. Big money collected. Love it. Breaking news. This fucking political candidate just fucking murdered one of the dudes. Holy fuck. And there's the warden, Johnny Bravo character. Yeah, they still call us terrorists. Even though 2% of the population loved we just fucking decimated that person and disemboweled their leader. So yes, what we were doing might have been considered bordering on mild terrorism, but 2% of the voting audience was all about it. You know what they say, one man's terrorist is just another man's excited political activist, right? Right? It's all a matter of perspective. It all just comes down to the details. I laid my hands on the eye of a giant creature and fucking ripped it a twain. What's the next plan? Clicked on the media building. We're gonna see the truth that we are good at killing bad guys. That's right. I'll be the baddies. Support the protests. Not going anywhere without me, though. Tell driver Fluffy we need to hurry. All right. So, first and foremost, let's get some more stuff because we're out of schmeats. Big, oh my god, it's big schmeats. Look at that. So many schmeats. So little time. Big. Now we have a surplus of schmeats. That's delicious. That's just wonderful. I wonder if I fucked up by giving it too much, but yeah, it's fine. The gift thing is a no-go right now. A little bit more popularity. So well, not popularity, charisma. A little more charisma. There we go. Maybe that's why you would build more blacksmiths and more medical stations, is for that kind of thing. Let's see. So we need the Anomaly Lab, which we can't do yet. Another kitchen I don't think is really worthwhile. So, presidential office, we already have. Dance room. Hold on, don't I already? No, I have the gift room. Yes, this is an important. I like how it's under the campaign. It's under the campaign category. This is an important campaign investment. The dance room, very important, very important. Put it right there. Anything else I can build? Surveillance. Big Fluffy is watching you. More charisma reward. So you got to spend money to make money. It will take a while for that to like pay for itself. It will eventually pay for itself, though. So I already have the gift room. Storage. Ooh, I like that. More storage capacity for a bunch of things. More fluffy fellers. I'll take the storage capacity. That is actually kind of nice. Squeeze that in right there. One wheel. That's all it needs. I know we've spent a lot of resources on upgrades for the station. Oh, can I not afford anything? Am I too poor? Might be too poor for everything now. I just spent all my money in the world. Actually, no, I got 195 still. Grand Slam would be nice. Health and mana upgrade category for future runs. Let's do that one for sure. Oh, we're technically in a run right now. Oh, okay. Technically unavailable for runs. Oh, you have to assign the fellers there. Got it, dude. Got it. Okay. Got the fellers there. Looks like we do need more. Oh, yeah, let's get another sleepy zone. Except I can't afford a sleepy zone for the fluffers. The fluffy boys. I can afford nothing else. Yeah, so by some measure, this is... We're still in a run. I just kind of assumed that we would... Like, alright, move on from there. We get a full health and we're all set. But nope, we're at the exact amount of health we were at when we ended that boss battle. When we won against that boss battle. Can you guys heal me up, please? Like, I'm very low on health, please. I'm getting kind of struggling here. Yeah, well, I'll bite. What's next? On to the next zone, I'm guessing. And when you lose, does it send you back to the beginning of the world and you have to go that first area again? To see, it's a rhino friend. Send two of these guys to get 29 bing bongs. Good. Which actually might be enough now to unlock something. To build something. Because there was something that said we were low on a certain resource for some kind of building. Okay, so it's not the bedroom, unfortunately. I don't really see a need for more. Oh, here we go, is this thing. You know what? Sure, why the hell not? You know, let's do this. I'm gonna switch those up. Move that one here. And move that one down there. I've got something for you. There we go, there we go. Now, do we need to assign the dudes for surveillance? Well, the problem is there's no more dudes available. There's no dudes available, GameFox. I'm so upset there's no dudes available. No spare dudes to hire, but that's just how it goes. GameFox, thank you for that raid. We're playing a very bizarre and very enjoyable game. You might have heard me say the other day when I raided you. I guess it was yesterday when I raided you. that we were playing a game called Anomaly Agent. So that game came out a couple years ago. Really cool little action platformer. This is Anomaly President. This is the sequel that came out yesterday. This game's release was what inspired me to revisit the predecessor and beat it. In fact, we beat it earlier tonight. But now we're playing this one. This is the new one. And it's very unusual. There's a lot in common with the original game insofar as there, of course, is an action platformer aspect to the game. But there's also this base building mechanic that was absolutely not present in the first game. And it's wildly unexpected. It's not bad at all. I'm enjoying it for sure. But it is unusual to have such a wildly different focus of the game. The story is completely different, and I think unrelated to the first game. The story is different. The vibe is different. The overall kind of direction of kind of where things are going. Just the pacing of the game and the rhythm of it is wildly different, but the action platforming aspect is very familiar. Slightly streamlined, slightly simplified, but overall is quite neat. So I'm liking this so far. But it is again, I cannot emphasize enough, it is super different from the first game. The theming of it and the storytelling could not be more different. But it is pretty cool so far. GameFox is playing some games and demos. I remember you saying last night, tonight was demo night for you. Hope it was a fun one, and I hope you enjoyed Guns and Goblins. That game's demo fucking rips. I hope you had a chance to get to it, and I hope you enjoyed it if you did. Because, yeah, I really enjoyed my time with that one. I'm big excited for the new one. Or not the new one, but for the full game to release. And GameFox, if there's any clips you want to share, you've heard my spiel so many times, because you raid me all the dang time. You're always so dang kind. But if there's anything of yours you want to share, I'm always down to see what you're up to. That would be really cool. And of course, it does not have to be from tonight's stream. I'm down for anything. Down for anything and everything. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure. It's kind of implied that the protagonist of this game is either the son of the protagonist from the predecessor, or maybe it's unrelated. But I don't think it's the same guy as the first game. I think there might be a relation, but I don't think they're the same dude. They look similar, but not quite the same. And again, the storytelling and just kind of the pacing of the game is quite different. But it is neat. And I was pontificating earlier, do I like this one more than the earlier one? Do I like the predecessor more? I don't know. I have a hard time comparing them apples to apples. Gun to my head, I don't know. I mean, the first game was a lot more of a simpler game. There was an RPG aspect to it, kind of, sort of. And the roguelike mode was actually a lot more inventive than I was expecting. But this game, I don't know. There's something to this that has me greatly interested. And there's a lot more as far as upgrades you can strive towards, and there's a lot more procedural generation in the levels themselves, in the standard levels themselves. I don't know if there's a separate roguelike mode for this game like there is a separate roguelike mode for the predecessor necessarily. But yeah, there's definitely something here for this game. It's doing its own thing. It's also early access too. And the fact that it's early access means it is intrinsically just kind of hard to really compare them apples to apples, obviously. But I would say what's here is pretty neat, and I'm really curious to see what the devs have planned. It just came out yesterday, so it couldn't be more of an early access experience. I'm digging it so far. Got a new kind of relic, nice. What the fuck are you? Oh, what the fuck? What the shit? Okay, that's just adorable. Hold on. Can you use that to blast me through the door? Okay, he takes his helmet off before he hits the door. I was hoping I could use that to blast through. Ridiculous, man, ridiculous. Not Guns and Goblins yet, but you did get the Granny Gambling game. I remember somebody mentioned the Granny Gambling game in your stream when I rated into you, and now I'm curious about that one. That one does sound hilarious. Reminds you of something, though. Yeah, I mean, there's other, of course, action platformers out there that do similar things, obviously, but I'm very much enjoying it. I'll be honest, when I first loaded it up and started playing it, I was like, man, it's so different. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. This one might not be for me. But as I'm going through it, I'm starting to kind of see the light. And yeah, I would say I like it at least as much as the predecessor. The predecessor is a very, very good game. Anomaly Agent is extremely good. And it will shock you by how funny it is. It is a game that looks like not too much at first. Ooh. But once you start getting into it and you see the dialogue that the characters hit you with, the game's fucking downright hilarious in ways that shock and appall you. And the story is very interesting until you get about halfway through, and the story takes some weird turns and gets focused in some weird directions that I don't think I really love. So the first game, the first half of the game is just so funny and so quirky and hilarious. but then it kind of trips over itself a little bit, trying to tell us a story that, like, it's trying to be deeper than it should be, I think. And I don't know, it feels like it tries too hard in some ways. God bless them for trying. You know, they swing for the fences, it just doesn't land. This game, again, I don't really know where it's going, and I mean, I see some things, I can predict some things, but yeah, it's kind of all over the place in the systems it's introducing. But I think now that we're like kind of getting past the prologue here, and we're getting into proper like, you know, gameplay loop. No, not as much like new thing followed by new thing followed by new thing. Now we're kind of getting it like an established battle rhythm. This is pretty neat. It's pretty cool, and I am enjoying it, and I do generally recommend it. But it is very much an early access game. There's only so many enemies. There's only so many like enemy types. That is. There's only so much for like level generation that's available right now. So the limitations of the early access isms are very much on full display right now. Let's say on finisher is weird because, well, if it's on a finisher, then the guy, if there's like other bad guys nearby, that's great. Let's go for unparry. That's always worthwhile. Let's do that. It's called Super Coupon Club. Interesting. Okay. Still pretty early, but has good promise. Nice, nice. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Anybody curious, by the way? Yes, I'm pretty sure the developers are fans of Cowboy Bebop. You see how this guy's kind of silhouette is? He's got the hair, he's got the popped collar, kind of the loose suit jacket, the whole 9 yards. Just the kind of like gangly ass, like skinny legs and the running animation. I think the developers knew what they were doing. The first game is even more on the nose with its Spike Spiegel kind of styling for the main guy here. My Daughter's Anomaly, new TV show. Superhero unit. Oh, here we go. So new enemy type just dropped. Now, unfortunately, my guy has like 4 HP, so I'm 1 fart away from falling over and dying. Or you'll regret it. You're provoking the people. Power to the people, he says. I'm getting provoked. You touch my tra-la-la. I'll provoke you in a second. I'll provoke your ding-ding-dong. Ouch. He fucking... he one-punch man my ass. I saw the little yellow thing pop up. I thought I could parry it, but I was too early in the parry. He dropped my ass. We lost our campaign progress, unfortunately. No surprise there. That's okay. They haul us away. One punch man my ass. Completely took me up to the goddamn cleaners on that one. But now we're actually outside of a run. Now we can actually get some upgrades. Some proper upgrades this time. I mean the real upgrades. Let's get some meals. Don't have a whole lot for it, but it's something. We might be able to unlock Charisma level 2, which would be pretty cool. Bam. Charisma level 2! And just inherently gained a small boost to our campaign progress. Because that's the thing about this game. The previous game, the whole idea is that you were in a organization that was all about seeking out time anomalies and halting them. Stopping them from causing damage to our world, that kind of thing. And in this game... And that's like the whole story you're kind of pursuing. It's all about like time travel, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly weirdness, and you're trying to hold things together. In this game, it's like there are these weird political movements that are very extreme and very like violent. And we were in one of these political movements, and we're trying to win a campaign. We're trying to win a presidential campaign. Our dad is running for president. We're trying to bring power to the people, take down the big bad guy, blah, blah, blah. You all know the story. And it's not just like, oh, hey, we're trying to fight the bad guy and win the levels and win the day. No, we're also trying to win a presidential campaign. We're looking at our competitors, and we're trying to level up ourselves and our arrangement for the campaign. And also the campaign itself. There's like a lot of moving pieces to this whole thing. And it's not like a bad thing at all. It's quite amusing, but it is unusual and very unexpected. Very unexpected, but I'm having a fun time with it, despite its weirdness, for sure. Let's see. Let's do... There was one upgrade that I couldn't get last time. Oh, the Alchemy Lab. Yes, I should definitely do that. Put that right there. Quest complete. Build Alchemy Lab. Very good. Got 3 more friends. Good. I would say... I can't assign anymore. I need a bedroom. Can I build a bedroom? I think I cannot, because I lack the nuts and bolts for a bedroom, unfortunately. In fact, there's no other parts, no other upgrades I can build. Yeah, no more buildable upgrades, but I can probably upgrade like various things of myself at least. So for instance, I'm like wondering. I want to upgrade. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because I can just go. Hold on. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, here I can upgrade from anywhere. That one is tempting. It's kind of expensive is the thing. Take the ground pound for sure. Some cool new weapons. Ooh, I can get both of these actually. I can get nunchucks and I can get claws. Minimum level weapon. Ooh, I like both of those. Yeah, I can't take both obviously. And I can't get that one. And I can't get that one after this, and I can't actually no, I can't get that one either. Extra upgrade when your experience levels increases. Increase minimum fluffy level support, or get an extra reroll. Probably this one. So I can't get any of these right now, but these are the things we'll strive towards soon. Can't go for that one. Can't go for that one either. Oh shit! Maybe I should have done that one first. That's okay. Now we got hella level or what's the word? Hella blacksmith increases, so that'll help our guy in combat times when it comes to having different kind of weapons and stronger weapons even. That's at least kind of nice. These other things would be nice. I'm not familiar what the dance minigame does. Room is working. Yes, that's all well and good. But what does it do? But why? But what is it for? What I'm also going to do is this. I'm going to remove the fellow... Oh, no, not here. Shit. Sign the fluffies. So I'm going to remove this fluffy. How do I remove the friends? Maybe you can't. Can I unassign the dudes? I don't want to upgrade it. Can I remove it? What if I go out of the room? Delete. Because I don't know what that room does. And then it begs the question, okay, well, like, can we put those dudes elsewhere? Can I put the one fellow that we have left that is extra? Can I assign him here? Yes. Oh, I can assign more. Can I go for these two? Hire a bunch of fluffies. 100 bing bongs. Nice. Now I can do some upgrades, I think. Okay, so what does the Anomaly Lab do then, pray tell? Upgrade. Oh, a new pack of... Okay, that's nice. So now we have all upgrade tabs available to us. I have money now. I can go ahead and... Okay, well, now I can get the minigame one, I suppose. That is the only thing that's available to us now that was not previously, so I guess I'll go for it. I just don't know what it's for. I don't understand. I don't understand. That's the thing, too. Oh, here we go. I can't afford a bedroom for the little buddies. That'll make them happy. At some point, we'll also need to increase the capacity of our building space right now, because our building space is starting to rub up against the limits of what is available, against like what is possible at least. Look how there's the marketing room, TV. That's to increase their capacity, which is cute. Yeah. It's so weird. It's so weird, but I really do appreciate what this game is going for, even though it's like completely bizarre and very unexpected. I'm having a good time here. I'm having a good time despite the unusual aspect of this game. Let's jump in once more into the breach and attempt one more run, and then we'll probably wrap it up after this. New weapon. So I would say let's go for not much damage, but good posture damage. That's 0 posture damage. So really, this is kind of almost like a replacement for the sword in some ways. Let's make this my primary, and this my secondary. How's that sound? So not as much posture damage, but still pretty cool, and some cool combo options. Yeah, not as good range. Actually, it's better damage, but worse speed, slightly worse speed. Same range. Actually, both the same speed. That's kind of cool too. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Go for it. Nice way to like switch weapons up before we jump into it. Yeah, I'm wondering if that means we have to start from the same beginning mission each time. Oh, that's the dance thing. Okay, charm with your dance. Okay, let me guess. Is it like a rhythm game? So when you do the mini game, it's not something you do on the bus screen, you do it on the world map. When you're in the middle of a run. Here we go. It is indeed exactly that. Oh, God. Okay. It's basically Dance Dance Revolution. Can you imagine playing this with a dance pad? Can't really hear the music. I should probably raise the music volume. I don't know if it would help too much. Looks like I might get some resources if I do this right. If I perform admirably enough. Pretty good. Pretty good. Got some charisma experience. Can I do it again? Drum through dance. 4 stars. Do I... Yes, if I do it again... Let me raise some of the volume up on my end here. If I do it again, will I get rewards again? Or is that like a... Is it only dependent on like your highest score you've gotten? So is it relative to the number of stars? This is so goofy. Serious video games, by the way. Serious video games for serious gamers. That's me. Shit. I like to think I've done better overall. There we go. $10. Still only 4 stars. That's fine. That's fine. And we still got this guy. Some random raw resources. Very good. And I guess that's it then. Oh, wrong button. Brings us back here. Down. And back to the screen. Don't know if it needs that animation every single time. So you can do it more if you wanted to. You only get a little bit of money for it, so it's like if you just do it over and over again, your limitations with the rewards do start to come in pretty apparent. Yeah, so we'll stick with those weapons as our starting loadout. And sure enough, we do have to start the media building. So you do begin each run at the start of the story. That first boss is pretty much a pushover once you get like the general gist of it. So let's just go ahead and pick those things. It only knocks 1 down. There we go. So we got $10 for killing that mole fella. Looks like such an unwitting fella. Like he's just trying to like do his job, and we're just brutalizing him and ripping his freaking head off and like stabbing him through his face. Like it's so brutal. Junk. The ground flame or the boomerang? I'm kind of tempted by the boomerang, actually. Nice throwback to the first game. Where the first game, the boomerang was something you got very early on. Nice utility item on that one. It's ready for the parry, but it was unnecessary. Hey, that rhymed. Ouch. Oh, I missed the parry. Oh my god, I'm just getting shredded. There we go. One after the other. Do I have an upgrade available? Yes. In fact, I can reach him. I can reach the upgrade fella. There we go. The nunchuck, like, walking move is just kind of silly looking. Boomerang level up or claw level up. The claw does better damage. But that's damage for all the funsies. Once again, if it really comes down to boss battles, I don't think boss battles have posture to worry about. So, you know, gun to my head, when the chips are down, I will lean towards just straight up damage. But I won't deny that the posture thing is helpful. Pum, 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 pum. Yeah, it's a little silly looking. I was hoping I would actually be able to reach with that. That's fine. Ouch. Thump, thump, thump. There we go. He's out. I've taken an unfortunate amount of damage. I'm embarrassed to admit. Junk. God. The way he's like on the ground and like sobbing. It's like, I don't want to do this, man. Don't make me kill this poor guy. He's just some dude. He's just some guy working a security officer job. Don't make me fucking do this. I do like how he looks like Dante. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry 3. I don't have enemy electrify. I don't have enemy frozen. I do have enemy on parry. So I will take that. I don't have any of those, so I'll take one of those. Maybe it's even more than one. You're still here. Well, I could say the same to you. He's trying to find his kid. All right. The stupid kid has followed me. Is he dressed like a scout? Get him out of here, man. I'm begging you. I have to save my son. By the way, I'm gonna hide while there's bad guys here. Thump, thump, thump. Okay, just one last hit. That'll do it. Fling. Got the parry. Nice. I do like that little dive attack we do. Is the dude still here? Yep, he's still here, just cowering bravely. As you do. Up we go. Woo! It's a cool little dive attack. I don't think I like it quite as much as the sword, like, big combo at the end, but it's still pretty cool. We got more than one. We got 3 of those. That's great. Because those are a pretty uncommon resource to find. I'm pretty happy about it. I would say weapon upgrade. Like... Oop. Chunk. Crush. Parry, very good. Oh, I was ready for the parry, but I didn't need it. Oh, kick. Now, is that a pallet? Yeah, I think these guys are like a palette swap of the traditional lizard fellas. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if I love walking forward like that with the nunchucks. I almost wish I could, like, if there were other combo finisher things we could unlock, maybe, for the different weapons. Ooh, I stopped him from digging through. He used dig. It's not super effective. Parry. There we go. The little gun fellow is very cute. I like it. Ice Claw. Or just claw level... Oh, wait, hold on. Just change it to level 4 or give me the ice thing. Let's do the ice thing. That sounds nice. It sounds ice to me. In fact, let's give me more ice things if I can help it. If I can kelp it. Ooh, upgrades. I got 2. Nunchuck, boomerang, or gun fellow. Go for the nunchucks. And the ice ones. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's unblockable, right? Or unparryable, rather. I should recognize the red. The red means if you try to block it, you'll be dead. You'll be dead. Only at half health. It's fine. Could be worse. Oh, some dudes. I saw like Mega Jesus over there. The parry, good. Stab. The little gun guy. It keeps making me nervous. I keep thinking it's like a dude from the bad guys. Keep thinking it's like a because it's a thing I don't recognize, so I keep assuming it's something that's not nice. There we go. Ka-chunk, get his ass. Some meats, which is good. Oh, did I take the ground pound, by the way? I don't think I took the ground pound. I think I couldn't afford it. Frozen enemies, yes. Although things are dying too quickly for me to freeze them, but yes, when it inevitably happens, that'll be helpful. Give me that posture ability, please. So last time we saw one of these, they missed like the giant, like Mega Jesus boys, like the Mega Fanatics, big muscle boys. It's probably something different. Oh no, they made the scout child. Unexpected. He's my hero, not my son. You monsters! And when he says he'll kill you, he means we'll kill them. An imposter among us. She said the line. She said the funny line. Will it be enough to unbrainwashify him? Is it that simple? Oh no, knife! Oh, brutal. Brutal, dude. And the villains laugh it up. So that is, if I would say if there's any question, we are not the villains of this story. I mean, we are murdering a lot of things. But, you know, it's all relative, really. You get parried, idiot. Thump, 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 thump. No, I didn't kill. Yes, I mean, we are killing a lot of things and a lot of dudes, and we're doing so in a very brutal and perhaps unnecessary manner. But to that I say, who's the real villains of the story? I would say the ones who just brainwashed a child to murder their own dad. Fucking brutal, man. This game's violence is very much at odds with its like very cute, maybe not cutesy, but very much cartoonish presentation. It's unusual and unexpected. Oh god, whoop! Like I'm frequently taken aback by it, and I'm not like offended by it. Obviously, like, I don't give a shit. But like it is just unusual. God, that shield bash is rough. Ooh. I might not be able to reach the boss battle the rate I'm going. If I'm feeling like I'm playing like shit here. Oop. Parry off. He's frozen. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, is he dead? And now he's dead. In fact, there's just no opportunities for healing is brutal in this one for sure. I will eventually unlock that ability, I'm sure. Upon finishing finisher, the skull one is just kind of eh. Upon parrying, I guess I'll do that one. The thing is, we've invested more into ice than we have with fire. But let's be real, this run does not have much longer to go. This run is not long for this world at the rate we're going. Bonk. Oop. Oh shit! Yep, I know what that is. That would have killed us in no time at all. I was saying that these guys will eventually have that like frozen enemy thing to capitalize upon. We just saw there that kind of condition being applied. Yeah, kill. And then I was hoping we'd like land and do a nice little slapfication. Solid hits overall. Yeah, much like just like the standard little dudes with the hard eyes, these like little scrawny boys. So long as you like just hit them regularly enough, you're pretty much gonna always get in front of their combos. They really can't interrupt you. Same with the standard armor guys, but the shield guys, they can definitely break on through to the other side. That ice claw. Wait, what? That's lame. It's an upgrade that does nothing. That's unfortunate. I almost wonder if that's a bug. I feel like usually they give you like ice claw level. They would give you the next level, so like level 5 basically. So level 4 replacing level 4 is. I think that's kind of lame. That's kind of disappointing. On attack or on attack? I mean, this one's just better. The other one, like, it looks cool. So I guess the attack animation is different. But yeah, it's the same posture damage, but better damage, and the same cooldown. So why wouldn't I pick the other one? And then probably weapon again. That is if I can make it this far, because once again, our reserves are running low. Oh, shit. Didn't kill me, though. Ooh, that almost got me, though. Oh, double parry. Get fucked, idiot. $10 HP, though. I think truly one more hit will do us in. Okay, I was wrong. Looks like you can indeed get interrupted. Oh, shit. Oh, friggin' like with a ranged attack, too. Yeah, you can actually get interrupted by those. Good to know. Good to know. Unfortunate. Yeah, I was so overly cocky. I was like, yeah, surely we can make it through to the boss battle with this guy, because we beat the boss last time, but we couldn't even reach it that time because I played like shit. And we of course upgraded our guy, but I guess that's the thing, we also had like a lot of new things added in for good measure. And so I'll take all these things, and maybe, like I was saying, that's maybe a reason to double up on maybe building another blacksmith station or another anomaly station, because that's more opportunities to get little popularity and charisma bonuses, which is pretty neat. I didn't get a ton of meats, but I got a decent amount. 37 is pretty good, actually. So produce all the schmeats. Very good, very good. It's not quite enough, but it's still enough to get us going. Then I'll assign some fluffy boys. So I guess I'll go for one more there. Then I guess I will also build the gift room there. And then I'll say assign the fluffy boys there we are. So we're maxed out on the fluffy boys for now. Yeah, nothing else needs to be done. These are things we interact with in the overworld, which is good to know. Are there other upgrades I can purchase for myself? Or are there other stations I should build? If I'm doing anything, I would have to increase my overall our overall bus capacity. And that would happen. Where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. I do like that. More elevators would not be bad. Some resources. Yeah, I can't afford anything, unfortunately. Valence. Print. EV, no, that's not it. Maybe it was an upgrade we purchased. Oh, you know what? Yeah. It's not that kind of upgrade. It's this kind of upgrade. This one right here. Right. We did charisma for it, but we lack the funds for it. Fluff each source to appear on the world map. That's kind of cool. Like a little claw game. That's kind of fun. We have hella blacksmith opportunities. I think if I do this, if it says health and mana upgrade category for future runs, I think that means we can actually find healing during a run. So I should prioritize that for sure. We can afford maximum health. Might wait on that for a beat. I would say get this one for sure. Gun, guitar, gun. So we have a shotgun, a guitar solo, and sick-ass Uzis. Nice. I like that. That used all of my little tarot card fellers. That does limit additional upgrades we can unlock. In fact, I think that means no upgrades are available to us. We have some money, but not a lot for any, like, money-only upgrades. And we, of course, lack the tarot cards and other, like, little trinkets and baubles for additional fellers. So, yeah, we're done there, unfortunately, as far as upgrades are concerned. We have more weapons to unlock. Right. Well, it's a familiar tune. You've heard me say this before, but as much fun as I'm having, and I am having a lot of fun here, we do need to wrap it up here because it is quite late. But... you know, I gotta say, I when we began this game and I saw, like, how unlike the first game this one was, I was a little bit dubious at first. I don't know if you could see, like, in my facial expression, but as I was going through tutorial, like, the first tutorial, like, prologue level, I was like, you know, the game feels a lot different. The combat, you know, I think I'll say it this way. I think I like the combat in the first game. But I think I like the progression system a lot more in this game. The first game's combat, of course, I had a lot more time with it. We beat the first game, so it took us about 8 hours probably. So I had 8 hours with that game and like 2 hours with this game. So of course I got more familiar with the first game. But I feel like I like the first game's like flow of combat more. I feel like I was more empowered to do. You know, we of course had, again, it's kind of an unfair comparison because we had more cool powers unlocked, more like cool combos and upgrades, and we're getting there with this game, but we have still a good ways to go. But just even taking it at its fundamentals and comparing them as apples to apples as I can, I still feel like I like how the first game dodges and parries, and I feel like I just like that flow a little bit more. I like how the pixel, like the more pronounced pixel art presentation of the first game kind of means certain things pop a little bit better as far as like conveying when a unblockable attack is coming versus a parryable attack. But that being said, it's not to say that I dislike this game's combat. I like this game's combat a lot, and the more I'm playing it, the more I'm like kind of coming around to it more and more. So I was dubious at first, and I was really nervous. Maybe not nervous, but even more dubious. My dubiousness became more pronounced when we saw the base building mechanic. I was like, dude, I don't know about like base building. That seems like very far and away at least the first game in the series was all about. So it's like, man, I just don't know. But I'm glad I give it a chance. I'm glad I didn't start to kind of go, I don't know, guys. I'm glad we gave this one a fair shake. And the fact that it feels as good as it does to play, and like I'm feeling myself kind of drawn in by the systems as much as I am, and it's only been out for 48 hours or some change, 2 days basically, and is very much still in early access. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged a lot by what I'm seeing. I'm sure it's got a long ways to go. You know, I'm sure the devs have a lot planned. I shouldn't say long ways to go. It makes it sound like I'm being like, this game sucks. No, it's very good. But I'm sure the developers have more planned for this game. And yeah, I'm very, very impressed. This is really cool. This is a really cool game. Not for everyone, for sure. Definitely not for everybody. And I don't even know if I would recommend this necessarily if you love the first game. If you love the first game, you might be put off by some of the wild swings this game does. Because this game is swinging for the fences, no question. I'll also say that, you know, I was saying at one point how I'm starting to notice a little bit of limitations with the enemy variety and the level, what am I looking for? Like the level arrangements. I think the enemy variety will get better as we go through future levels, because I think future levels will have new kinds of enemies. The downside with the fact that when it's a straight up roguelike, this is like an actual roguelike, whereas Anomaly Agent had a separate roguelike mode, whereas the main campaign had zero roguelike isms at all whatsoever. The fact that this game's a roguelike means you're going to be playing through the first level a bunch. And once you've leveled up your guy and become like a level 69 badass, then you're going to be cleaving through it no problem, but still you're going to play through that first level a lot. So you're going to be exposed to the first couple of enemy types a lot. So that's a downside when it comes to, you know, how the variety is staggered, the enemy variety and enemy types are staggered. And again, the procedural generation with the levels is fine, but there's only so many like level varieties and room varieties we're seeing, and there's really hardly any platforming, which is kind of a shame because I think the first game, I think Anomaly Agent, actually did a lot of like interesting platforming aspects, and the platforming is frequently integrated quite well, I thought at least, in with the combat. So like they gelled very well, which I really appreciated. So yeah, I mean I like both games for sure. Gun to my head, which game do I like more? Force me to choose. I might give the slight edge to the first game, even though I feel like the first game really started to get kind of hard to follow with the story. And like I was saying earlier, that my only real complaint is that by the third, from the third and then on to the final act of the game, the number of times we had these long, kind of elaborate story sequences, I just kept thinking to myself, man, who fucking cares? Like, I just could not bring myself to give a shit about the story, despite the game really trying to insist upon itself, trying to you know, insist upon its significance, and I just could not be bothered. And I'm not the kind of person who like ignore game narratives and stories. I tend to enjoy them when they're worth savoring. But yeah, the story in the first game, I felt like it was getting in the way of itself, like it was like stumbling on its own shoelaces. But the gameplay was so enjoyable and like was so like crunchy and meaty, it made up for it. So I would say that my enjoyment with the first game and its like gameplay mechanics were enough to overwrite my misgivings I had with the narrative. And with this game, there's something here for sure, and there are some things that could use some work for sure, but there's a lot there's a lot of potential that I hope the devs are able to realize. I hope the game sells well enough and gets enough you know, of a following for the devs to continue working on it, because it's very good. To be honest, I was shocked that the first game did well enough to garner a sequel, because I don't think the first game sold that well. Not to say it sold poorly necessarily, but I don't think it was like a runaway hit like it probably deserved, honestly. The first game was very good and was, I think, overlooked by a lot. So the fact that we even got a sequel at all is a goddamn miracle. I'm very happy. I'm very happy this game got a sequel, and I'm happy we were able to play it tonight, because this was really nice. This was really nice. As far as future games are concerned, there's actually another game that comes out tomorrow, technically today, depending on which time zone you're in, called Akatori. So we'll play that one tomorrow. Play Akatori tomorrow. It looks really cool. Also action platformer, so might even see some similarities with the game we just played tonight, and yesterday for that matter. So play Akatori tomorrow. Thursday we'll be playing Shift at Midnight with our friend CD. That'll be a really fun time. Super looking forward to that. Of course, I enjoy, you know, pretty much all my streams that I do, of course, but sometimes there's like special ones that are like very much worth a particular amount of enthusiasm and excitement. And then we'll get back into Gal Guardians, which I kind of put temporarily on hold because we had all these new games to play. Gal Guardians, Demon Purge, will continue with that later this week as well. Got lots of fun stuff. Thank you for hanging out with us, friends. Thank you again to Game Fox for that very generous raid. Thank you to Wiggly Piggly as well. Wiggly Piggly raided me earlier, which is super neat. What a nice fella. All very good. All very good stuff. As far as raid targets are concerned, we have a few options. We have a couple of pretty cool options. On the one hand, this person is playing Luigi's Mansion, and I do love me a good Luigi's Mansion. But on the other hand, I will posit this person is playing Ocarina of Time with a Goku character model for Link. So instead of Link, as we all know and love him, he is Goku, the hero of time. Just so happens to be the hero of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So our Lord and Savior Goku is in the Shadow Temple right now. Let's cheer him on. The name of the streamer we're going to be raiding into is I Have No Mercy for You. Despite having a fairly threatening kind of screen name, he's actually a very nice guy. He's a friend of Loverish, who is another one of our streamer buddies, and she's raided into him a couple times. Really nice guy. He plays a lot of Ocarina of Time Randomizer and other things too. So we're going to raid into him. Real quick, there is my socials page. It has all of my links, as I always like to point out. If you're just watching my stream and you're like, whoa, this Alex guy is so cool, man. I wish I could follow him on social media. He's so cool and charming, and I bet he's got a really cool penis. I bet he does the best backflips. My backflips are just mediocre at best, but everything you just said about me is, maybe it's correct, maybe it isn't. I'll leave that up to your imagination. But otherwise, all jokes aside, if you're just dying to follow me on social media, you don't have to, but if you want to, you're welcome to do so. All of my links and then some can be found in that Linktree page. It has things like Twitter and Instagram and social and fucking, I don't know, Facebook, Blue Sky. It's got all that shit in there. It also has all of my various streaming platforms. I am live right now at a lot of places. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Facebook. But the big one is that I'm live on Twitch. Twitch is my main streaming platform. And, you know, I'm happy when people watch anywhere they want to watch. I'm happy that you're here in any capacity. But if I'm forced to recommend something, I might recommend watching on Twitch. That's where most of our chatters and viewers are. So easiest way to be part of the conversation, be part of the community of sorts. Also, some of the games we play have Twitch integration built in directly. This game did not, but other games we play do. So that's a nice way to be able to participate with the stream in fun ways. So it's generally what I recommend. But like I said, watch wherever you want to watch. I'm not your dad. But if I was your dad, I'd be very proud of you. Now do your homework, son, and don't you dare touch the thermostat. It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. Anyway, you all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, one last thing, the Discord server. The socials page that has my Discord server as well, if you would like to join the Discord server. Another great way to keep up with to keep up with the folks that are in our community beyond the usual streams. Best way to keep up with me and my hijinks is the Discord server. I also post my schedule there every week, so if you're curious to see like what I'm streaming, for a given week, the weekly schedule channel in the Discord server has the goods. Also, we do giveaways. We do giveaways every so often. Typically, once every few weeks, we'll do some giveaways. So probably nothing for this week, but we might have something for next week. Stay tuned. But yeah, all that and more can be found in the Discord server. All the deets about how the giveaways are raffled off, all that jazz. All that information is very easy to find. We make it nice and not mysterious in the slightest. Also, if you join the Discord server, there are actually channel roles you can sign up for if you wish to be notified under certain conditions. I'll never do an @everyone on you. I'm not that kind of Discord server owner, but if you wish to be notified when I go live, if you wish to be notified whenever there's a new giveaway opportunity, those kinds of Discord roles are available in our Discord server. So I won't notify you with not with an @everyone unless you wish to be notified under certain conditions, and you can be the chooser of those conditions. You get to be the master of your own destiny. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty damn sweet. And we have yapped long enough. You'll have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you, GameFox and Wiggly Piggly, for those raids. Y'all take care. I should be back tomorrow with more games and more streamy strams. And if there's any changes to the schedule, I'll make sure to update the schedule channel in the Discord server. So I'll make sure to keep that up to speed as we make changes and as surprises come up. Because sometimes I have to cancel or reschedule things. It happens. Anyway, y'all take care. Good night, friends. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.